Mark Richardson and Zach Reynolds were looking for Paul Schnarre along the way, but Wabash Valley and Southwestern, and guess what? It's first pitch time, and they never start a game early, do they? Well, this one is starting about 5 minutes early, and here we go with the first pitch of the game, and it's called a strike on the outside corner. Thanks for joining us, Warriors and Southwestern, in a conference battle today. We'll have to catch up. I thought I had him to write the lineup down. There's a ball popped up on the infield. Dax, the catcher. Dix goes back and makes a catch. Nice play. Ball came back on her and caught it for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, really tough play. Ball came back towards the infield. Feels like those pop-ups behind home plate almost always do. And a tough play, stuck with it, made a nice catch.
Warrensing, the right fielder, was retired on that play. Now batting is number 13, and we'll give you that name as we get here. That is Nordman out of Summerfield, Illinois, second baseman, and takes the first pitch. A little low for ball one. Chloe Nordman is the hitter. Ground ball to the shortstop. Wampler has it, tosses it across. Well, 2 up, 2 down. This game moves right along. Now we're to the number 3 hitter. And that is number 25. First baseman. She'll bat from the left side.
It's actually number 8. This is Coburn.
Oh, you're right. Out of Marion, Illinois, Coburn takes the first pitch. We're scrambling to get the lineups in for you. I'm not doing very well, but I am scrambling. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The first 2 have gone out in a hurry. Pop up to the catcher. A ground ball out. And pitch just off the plate for a ball. Umpire behind the plate was here on, well, last week, one day, Friday, Saturday. Here's the next pitch on the way. That's taken. Too high, 2-2 now. Coach for Southwestern is Mike Inger's brother, Jeff. Mike Inger's the athletic director over there. His brother Jeff has played a lot of fast-pitch softball in Belleville. He's at the helm of this club now. Ground ball to short, to the left of Wampler and through for a base hit. That's the first hit of the day. And Coburn reaches safely. Now we go to number 25. If I can look this up, it's Caitlin Royce out of Marion, Illinois. She's the pitcher in this ball game today as well, I think.
That is correct.
Pitch inside for ball one. So a runner at first and 1 out, or 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Zach, thanks for joining me for this.
Yeah.
Ball popped in the air. Shortstop Wampler has it, and that ends the inning. It was a quick one for the Warriors. 1-2, boom, and 3. Got the base hit in there. And after 1 inning, they had 1 runner, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the first. It is Zip Zip coming to bat with the Warriors.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member FDIC.
How sweet it is to be loved by you.
How Sweet It Is, the music of James Taylor with award-winning Nashville songwriter Steve Leslie, comes to the Wabash Valley College Brubeck Theater Friday, March 27th at 7:30 p.m. as part of the Wabash Valley Arts Council Performing Arts Series. This special night, also presented in cooperation with the Wabash Valley College Foundation, will host several food trucks, music in the lobby, auctions of authentic James Taylor signed memorabilia, and more. Get your tickets now. Just scan the QR code on your screen. Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Bottom of the first, leading off for the Warriors. Center fielder Kylie Robinson batting from the left side. And his first pitch is swing at and miss, strike one.
Robinson in that leadoff spot has some good opposite field power, can hit it the other way and drive it that way a little bit. Got good speed, tons of extra base hits for her.
Yeah, she's been good. Bunts the ball in the air, and third baseman makes the grab. Just about got it past her. Would have been foul anyway. So Robinson fouls out on the first out of the inning for the Warriors. Now batting against the shortstop, Easton Wampler. She's really the offensive leader of this ball club. Good power at the plate. And first pitch is up and away, 1-0.
As somebody that plays shortstop and catches for Wabash Valley, tells you how good of an athlete she is, and she's been their top hitter early in the season.
There's a line drive up the middle. That's a base hit. And the Warriors get a start with one out. My ball got off the bat in a hurry, right past the shortstop.
It took an inside pitch, didn't get out in front of it, just shot it right back up the middle. It was a good piece of hitting.
And it brings up the number 3 hitter. That's Ripley Anderson. That's a good softball name, isn't it? Ripley.
She's been very good to start the season as well.
Pitches outside, ball one. Wampler trying to get a jump out there at first base.
You know, we're now a good amount of games into conference play and, you know, really well into the season now. These are good sample sizes for these players, and you get an idea of who your top hitters are, and Anderson and Wampler are a couple of them.
There's a pitch take on the outside corner. That's a strike. Count 1-1, I believe. Got Mark Colvin up here in the booth with us. He's running the scoreboard today. Again, here's the 1-1 pitch to Anderson. Inside in the dirt, 2 balls and a strike. Wampler made a bluff. They threw to second base. Wampler back to first easily. Jade Montgomery, the head coach of the Warriors, coaches down at first base. It's Barry Pearson down at third base offering encouragement. I think that's what he's offering down there. I'm not sure. I can't hear much. Here's the pitch. Line ground hard to the shortstop, over to second for one, on to first, not in time. Fielder's choice. Anderson reaches on that. The ball's hit hard, but shortstop made a nice play on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now hitting is the second baseman, Molly Bell. Molly will bat from the right side out of Evansville, Indiana, Wrights High School. Took a half swing, couldn't hold up on the changeup, strike one.
Both teams pretty aggressive swinging the bat here early in the first inning, offering at pitches early in the count.
Wabash Valley lost a couple here against Spoon River on Saturday. Very good club. Next pitch is taken. Outside. 1-1. Southwestern's lost 4 in a row, but those were 2 to Lakeland and 2 to Johnny Logan. That's nothing to sneeze at. Both good ball clubs. We get those clubs here at home next week. Next pitch is too high on another changeup, 2-1.
Yeah, those would be good tests for Wabash Valley next week, a team that is just a game under 500 coming into the day. It's been pretty good in conference season so far.
2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. A little tail on that ball, moved away from her. Strike two, 2-2. Warriors playing without a designated player in this ball game. Ball's hit high and deep toward left field. Going back in the ball, left field, looking up. That's out of here. 2-run jack. And the Warriors are on the board. Molly Bell Got a lot of that one. Again, the wind is, we haven't talked about it yet. The wind's gusty a little bit going out today, so that helped. But that ball's hit well. It's a 2-run home run. The Warriors lead it 2-0.
A really good start here. Doubleheader today. Going to play 2. Bottom of the first. You get out to an early lead with a nice home run out to left field. Wasn't sure she got all of it off the bat, but had plenty of carry on it out there to left field.
Their pitcher is Royce out there, and she just gave up the home run. See what she does here. Throws a pitch high to Danica Dix, the Warrior catcher at the plate. 1-0 pitch from Royce. Line drive to right. That'll get down. They will get by her. Dix will take the turn, head to second. She's going to come all the way to third. They're going to send her. Here comes the throw into the infield. Throw is down, and she's in safely. Give her a base hit to right and an error on the right fielder. So a runner at third now with 2 outs. The hitter now is the Warrior first baseman, Mariah Rose.
A good opportunity to do some more 2-out hitting. It's a sign of any good ball club, able to still compete with 2 outs, bring home some runs. Want to do that here early.
First pitch is a little too high to Rose. Well, you want to make them pay for that error. They got by the right fielder, and they should have to pay for that. That's the way it should be. One 0 pitch from Royce. Inside corner at the knees on a let up. 1-1. Royce did a nice job changing speeds out there on the pitches.
At Hemmerly for just 10 pitches in that top of the first for Wabash Valley. This upcoming one would be 18 for Royce here in the first.
Yeah, thanks for counting. That's outside. 2-1. Pitch is inside. Now it's 3-1. Runner at third and 2 outs, but we have 2 in already. Zach Reynolds is going to give up the microphone. We'll let Paul Schnarre step in here in just a second. Next pitch has popped in here on the right side. Going to get down. It's not out of play, and the count is full 3-2. 2-0 Warriors. 2-run home run by Molly Bell, the 4-hitter in the lineup. Got a run at third now with 2 outs. Dix reached on a base hit. The right fielder misplayed the ball, and that's how she got to 3. Here's the payoff pitch. 3-2, 2 outs. And it's too high for 3-2 on the count now, they say. Count goes full. Paul, how you doing today?
Well, I just got done playing golf, so
things are rough.
I'm relieved.
There's a fly ball toward right. That ball's got a chance to get down. Right fielder comes in. That's an RBI base hit for Mariah Rose. Just put it in play, dumped it over the first baseman's head, and the Warriors lead at 3-0.
I think anything in the air might be an adventure today.
I'm going to ask about your golf game. Did you hit the ball 300 yards today in the air?
I know.
I don't know how you could keep from it. The wind's blowing.
Most of the time it was in my face, it seemed like. I didn't play very well.
There's a line drive to the shortstop. Gets by her. That bleeds through. A base hit by Serafini. We got first and second now. And that ball not hit that well, but just in the right spot. The last 2 base hits have not been hit with authority. Now hitting the left fielder for the Warriors, Addison Hill. Paul, I played golf once, but it wasn't much fun.
Pretty frustrating, especially when you're average and then you got to play in the wind like this. And
Good shots. I'd love to be average.
well, I used to be, but I got older. Age doesn't help your golf game any,
You hit it straighter than you used to,
but not near as far.
but not near as far. There's a 1-0 count. 2 on with 2 outs for the Warriors. Ball slapped on the left side, out of play. Here's what's happened in the inning. Kylie Robinson led off with a little bunt attempt over the third baseman's head. Third baseman got back, caught it in the air. Wampa grounded out to short. Wampa reached, pardon me, on a base hit. The pitch is outside. She was forced out at second on a ground ball by Anderson. Then Molly Bella, at the big home run down the left field line. Put the Warriors up 2-0, and now lead 3-zip. This is number 8 hitter in the order. Addison Hill at the plate. Ball popped out of play. Counts 2-2.
I like to see how the wind plays in this game because we got gusts of wind 40 miles an hour at times. And
so a fly ball.
Every pop-up, every fly ball, every ball in the air has probably got a chance to go out.
Pitch is high, and the count goes full. We saw a play in the first inning where they popped the ball back to the catcher, the leadoff hitter Warnsing, and that ball almost came back in fair territory. She almost had to dive to get the ball.
I believe it.
But made the catch. Full count. Here the runners go on 3-2. That pitch is in the dirt. And now it's 3-2 again, so my count is off a second time in a row.
But both runners advanced, and now base hit scores 2 more.
How'd you score that, Zach? Pass ball or wild pitch? Okay. We have the official scorer with us today. They handed Zach the book, and there's a pitch on the outside just off the plate for ball 4. So they walked the bases full. Warriors have had 4 base hits, and now a couple of walks. You have 3 in and 3 on with 2 out. And the pitcher, Olivia Hemmerly, will come to bat, try to have a chance to do some damage herself. Now, normally Mike Yinger has been the coach for this ball club the last several years. He's not coaching. This is his brother, Jeff. They're similar size.
I thought it was Mike.
Yeah, I did too when I walked up, but this is his brother, Jeff. Did you know that Southwestern, he's the athletic director, Mike Yinger, and they're bringing football in next year.
Really?
And they are so excited. I talked to one of their coaches, Steve Campo, right after they got beat in basketball in the region tournament. All he could talk about was football. I don't think they care about anything else other than football right now. I suppose that'll be a big boom to the school. They'll get a lot of students that way.
You got to get probably at least 60 or 70 more FTE.
And that helps.
Oh, yeah, that helps a lot.
Olivia Hemmerly, the hitter for the Warriors, is the number 9 hitter. And if swing and a miss, strike 1.
But as an athletic director, that's 60 or 70 people you got to do eligibility checks on, and that's a nightmare.
There you go. That's what Mike Yinger's doing right now, I suppose, trying to
I'm just saying,
keep them all ready.
Are you crazy? You know what you're getting into?
I don't know who they're going to play. There's a ball fouled off.
Well, it had to be. There's some schools in the Chicago area that have football.
And I think a couple in Missouri maybe.
In Iowa.
And they'll play some JV games, the Lindenwood JV and those kind of teams out of St. Louis. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Hammerly with the bases loaded and 2 outs, and it's taken for strike 3.
Wow.
So that's how the inning ends, but the Warriors score 3 times. They do it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base hits and leave the bases full. We've played 1 inning. We go to the top of inning number 2. It's 3-0 Wabash Valley. Back here in just a minute.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the physical therapy assistant program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in physical therapy assistant program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide, but that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service, give us 2 business days, that's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending.
There you go. Top of the second, first pitch was fouled off for a strike. And next pitch from Hemmerly is in the dirt. This is Gerald's, the shortstop, batting with a 1-1 count with a Top of inning number 2, Warriors scored 3 in the first and lead at 3-0. Kimberly looks at the wrist pad, gets the indication, and timeout called at the plate. Olivia Geralds is the hitter. Pitch from Himmerly on the way. That's inside. 2 balls and a strike. Warriors had a rough weekend. They got lost a doubleheader here by Spoon River the other day. That's always a good ball club, Paul.
We got the advantage of being the only Division I NJCAA team in north of Interstate 70. So that gives them a pretty wide open area where they can recruit with full rides, where everybody else north of Interstate 70, that's junior college, can only give tuition and books.
Full count now on the hitter. So it does make a difference.
Makes a big difference. But they also, man, what a travel nightmare. You're driving 4 or 6 hours all the time to all the games.
Fouled off, 3-2 it stays. They play a big Division I schedule, but they have to do a lot harder travel than we have.
Very difficult. When we go up there, we have to count a 6-hour drive.
3-2 pitch on the way.
Strike 3.
He got her. She got her. There it was. You called it, Paul. I didn't know if he's going to call it a strike or not, but
right down the middle.
You know, and sometimes you wonder, are you guessing on 3-2?
Has to be. Otherwise, you don't let that go by.
Here now is Adriana Johnson. First pitch to her is taken for a ball. She's the third baseman. Ball popped in the air toward left field. Coming in on the ball, that will fall as Hill can't quite get there.
Trying to figure out how the breeze is blowing. Is it a crosswind or?
You know, I think I left my phone in the car, but my phone would know. No, that's my phone right there, Paul. Don't take any calls on that one.
Okay, I won't.
Don't spend any money. Half
Right.
Swing, and she went. I'll look up the weather and see what it says it's doing here. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout out of the inning.
Good movement on her breaking pitches today. Really mixing and matching things up really well. Very impressive.
Olivia Himmerly's who we're talking about, the Warrior hurler out of Belleville. So she's playing the hometown school. Half swing, and she went. Strike one.
The only other young lady I think we recruited to Wabash Valley from Belleville is Cassie Turley, who played for me in the 2005-2006 team.
Pretty good back in those days. Pitches inside.
We finished in the Final Four.
That's pretty good.
2005, 50-5.
This says the wind's blowing out 25 miles an hour, almost straight north, which is the home to first is straight north. Pretty close to it at least. Or home to third base and left field line.
Blowing out then, you're saying?
It is blowing out toward left.
I've always wondered how this building may affect the wind currents and it doesn't feel as breezy as it did on the golf course, I'll tell you that right now.
Well, you're inside. That helps. 0-2 on the hitter. Is that right? 1-2 they've got on the board. Is that right? I think it is right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I think the umpire can hear us. He held up his fingers when I asked. That's nice.
He was confirming what you said.
There's a little ground ball to second base. Bell has it over to first. And that's the inning. 1, 2, 3, they go. 2 strikeouts in the inning. We've played 1.5. Warriors leading 3-0. Back here in just a minute.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to the lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Group or something?
2002 and 2003.
So we had players back on Saturday we're talking about, former players that played with Paul or played for Paul here. Good to see him again.
6 young ladies.
One of them asked me if I was Rob Fournier, and he's been mad ever since. Back to the leadoff hitter.
They played in the NCAA national tournament game that is the longest game in tournament history. It still is. We lost 18 innings to Blinn, Texas.
There's a pitch taken.
With that group of kids.
Hitter is Isabel Nowak at the plate. We're back at the I'm sorry. Nowak's up on the next side. This is Robinson at the start for the Warriors. And we're in the top of the bottom of the second inning. Warriors got 3 in the top, or the bottom of the first, and left 3 on. Next pitch underway. There's a bunt attempt, and bunted through it for a strike. Paul, do you remember all those kids' names who came back?
I did.
You're better than I am.
It helped me that they gave me a little bit of advance notice.
They send you pictures and everything. Because I know they don't change that much in 20 years.
Yeah, they do. We all do.
2-1 pitch. That's too high. 3-1.
But we had a really good time. We watched both games, and we got together as a group, enjoyed each other's company for another hour or so, and then they determined they want to do that annually.
Oh, good. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Robinson, leading off for the Warriors. Popped out of play on the left side. It'll stay 3-2 now.
We talked a lot about the 18-inning game we lost in the national tournament that year. That was our first game. We played at noon. That year, that was the opening round of games. There were 4 of them at noon. The game lasted over 5 hours.
And so the tournament's off schedule for days.
So we have to now turn around and play at 6 o'clock. That's when all the losers play for the noon games. We had about 25, 30 minutes break, and we had to go out and play Indian River, who was seeded number 2 and had been upset. And we ended up getting beat 1-0 on a controversial play at the home plate. So we talked about all that, enjoyed all that.
Relive some of that. Robinson struck out. Now the hitter is Elizabeth Wampler. Got a base hit up the middle last time. I saw you all getting together last week here. Ball popped out of play. 1-1 now. Wampler's got plenty of power. With or without the breeze, she can hit it. And today, like you said, a fly ball. Everything in the air is going to be tough in the outfield. 1-1 pitch. Too high. A little juggling act by the catcher back there. Their catcher's Harvey. Sets up outside. The ball is there, but just a little too high. Now it's 3-1. And no doubt these schools know enough about each other to know you can't throw anything down the middle of the Wampler. Not many secrets anymore. Right up the middle. There's a base hit. Just like last time it was on the left of the second base. This time on the right side. Another hit for Wampler. And she's there with 1 out, and Ripley Anderson coming to the bat.
Need to keep pouring the runs on, keep the pressure on them.
Kaylin Royce in the circle for Southwestern, brings it in. Ground ball. That's a base hit to the left side. Hit sharply through there. Ripley Anderson and Warren can go back-to-back on the base hits. Now hitting for the Warriors, Molly Bell. Molly hit home run to left field last time up, a 2-run homer to put the Warriors on the board. So 2 on and 1 out with the 4-hitter at the plate for Wabash. Royce's pitch, ball hit in the air on the right side. First baseman should have a play. Cockburn can't find it, and it falls foul. Looked up in the sun and couldn't find it.
As we mentioned, anything in the air is an adventure.
It surely was. And
you have a 40-mile-an-hour wind gust, and you have a high sky.
And so Bell gets a free at bat here. That should be an out, but she'll get the hit anyway. You don't want to give them too many outs. That's spells trouble every time. There's a pitch too high, 1-1.
That pop-up would have been a lot easier for the second baseman to run over there and make that play than make the first baseman stand with it almost directly over her.
And nobody got a glove on it. It just fell foul there. First and second with 1 out now. Bell at the plate. There's a pitch called outside corner, strike 2. Be a tough pitch to hit.
Bit generous, maybe.
If you're pitching, you love that call. If you're hitting it, not so much.
Not so happy.
Can't make everybody happy, that's for sure. 1-2 on Molly Bell, trying to put it in play, score a run somehow here. And she does put it in play, back to the pitcher. They're shovel to first base, and that's an out, and the runners move up on the play.
Productive out, advancing both the runners. Now base hit scores 2.
Yeah, you know, it's a little thing, but that's so much better than a strikeout in that situation.
Oh, yeah. The worst thing is the strikeout. Nothing good happens with that.
Now hitting is Danica Dix. Base hit to right her last time up. That ball's hit high in left field. Going back on the ball's a center fielder, looking up and makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. I thought maybe that would go.
I thought the wind might help a little bit, but it didn't.
I think she hit it too hard. You got to hit them higher, not so hard. In the inning, the Warriors get 2 base hits, and they leave 2 on. We go to the top of the 3rd. It is 3-0 Wabash Valley.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide. But that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service. Give us 2 business days. That's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely. And we're protected and you're protected that way.
They're being lobbed in there. I mean, they're being thrown. Semi-fast, but
How many home runs does she have?
I don't know. You know that. Where's the stats?
Yeah, I got you. All the stats are there. Both teams. So, and I don't know. Well, we're back here for the top of the 3rd inning. It'll be number 8, 9, and 1. I tried to get this lady up earlier. Number 45 is Isabel Nowak. She's the designated player for them. Two strikeouts back in the 2nd inning for Hammerly as she throws that one high and wide. The 1-0 pitch to the 9-hitter, swing and a miss. Strike 1. One of our family stories, Paul, I have a niece that went to her first softball practice. The coach said, "What position you want to play?" She said, "I'd like to be the hitter." Why not?
If you can hit, you can play any position.
Well, it gives you an in, doesn't it? There's a ball fouled back. You know, hitting is so hard. We don't talk about it very often, but it's just so difficult to hit. Timing has to be right.
Especially with the way they move the ball around as the pitcher, inside, outside.
Change speeds on you.
Change speeds, fast and slow. Up and down, high part of the strike zone, low part of the strike zone. That's the beauty of pitching, trying to keep the batter off balance. And that's the difficulty as a hitter. Try to determine, watch the ball out of the hand, watch the spin, and trying to make solid contact.
So if you can hit, you can probably play.
Go find a spot.
1-2 pitch on the way. There's a half swing, and yes, she did. That's a strikeout.
She definitely went around.
First out of the inning. I knew she went around. You knew she went around.
She didn't know she went around.
Home plate umpire wasn't real sure and asked for help. Hitter now is Abby Schultz. Abby's a left fielder on this ball club. They've got a couple Schultzes on the ball club, one playing left, one playing center. And the first pitch to her is taken for a strike. Kimberly has the sign. Foul back 0-2. Well, Southwestern's adding football. Who else will have to join with that program? Logan can't be far behind, can they?
I don't know. I'd be very reluctant to do it myself.
Ooh, just out of the zone?
I know it's an attractive thing about 60 or 70 new full-time equivalent students. But there's a lot of expense in football.
Ground ball third. Serafini to her left, gobbles it up, and throws her out for the second out of the inning.
Hold on. With all the padding, the helmets, the uniforms, the spikes, the cleats, you have a...
I don't even know what a helmet would cost.
I don't either.
But it's going to be more than...
And insurance is not going to be cheap. That's another thing that you have to think about, the insurance for these kids.
Eddie Wernsing back at the top of the order. She fouled out to the catcher her first time up. That pitch is out of the zone, ball one. We're in the top of the third with the Warriors leading 3-0. That's too low.
I did baseball eligibility at Wabash Valley for years, and anymore there's 40 to 50 baseball players on the roster. And you got to go through every one of them and go through detailed listing about when they graduated.
Line shot toward left, and nice catch out there.
Wow.
Addison Hill made a nice play for
Very
the
good play.
third out of the inning.
Faded back and backhanded it.
Yeah, I thought the ball was going to burn her. It's hit hard, and the wind's blowing that way. She got back and got the glove up at the right time.
Might have been an advantage that she's a left-hander.
In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the third. It's Wabash Valley leading Southwestern 3-0. Zach, how you doing? You all right? Hey, we're missing a muff for Paul's microphone. Do you see that somewhere? I think we had 55 or 60 baseball players this fall. That's because we're not very good at math.
Division One.
Wabash Valley leads 3-0. It'll be Mariah Rose, Mara Serafini, and Addison Hill coming to the bat here in the bottom of inning number 3. Caitlin Royce, the hurler, brings it in. Line drive up the middle, and nice play in the outfield. That's Alex Schultz who made the diving play out there. Read it well off the line drive and got the out. That's when the ball was hit very hard, but the wrong part of the field. We've seen some good defensive plays here early on. Now Mara Serafini out of Carmi will step in. Sophomore for the Warriors. Had a base hit last time up. Pitch too low, ball one. Warriors lead 3-0. We've left 5 runners on the first 2 innings, so it could have been a lot worse. Hate to see him hang around very long here. It's inside, 2-0. Serafini, a very nice hitter for Wabash. Had a good year last year. Baseball team playing at Vincennes this afternoon. There's a ground ball toward third. That's foul. 2-1 now. Ball hit now toward right field. Right fielder comes in, makes another nice catch as she went down to get the base or softball. So 2 nice plays in the outfield. That's Warrensburg out in right that time. And now the hitter for the Warriors is Addison Hill. She walked her last time up. Hill, a .313 hitter on the year. There's the wind gusting up a little bit. First pitch is taken for a strike. Hill back in there. Made a nice play to end that top of the third. Here's the pitch. Up and in. 1-1. So, Paul, every year we send players on to the next level in softball.
Yes. Excuse me, I didn't hear the question.
Strike call. Pardon me?
Did you have a question?
That's my question. No, we do send them every year.
Absolutely.
And a lot of these kids come, and some of them won't play anymore. This will be it for them. But a lot of them, they come and are looking for the next step.
Usually about 2/3 of them will go on and play someplace else after leaving the Wabash.
Ball hit hard and deep toward left field, and that's Schultz out in left.
And there are some that could go on and play, but they're going to go into nursing or academic discipline that requires their full attention, where sports they don't have enough time to do both.
At the end of 3 innings, it's 3-0 Wabash. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member FDIC.
It's March Madness at Steve Fokker Automotive. Get 0% for 60 months and up to $6,000 off Ram 1500s, or drive a new Pacifica for less than $400.
Chloe Nordman leads it off for Southwestern. The top of the 4th inning. All right, this thing's moving quite quickly. Not many hits after that first couple innings by the Warriors. Pitch up and in for ball 1. Warriors got 3 runs back in the first. A 2-run home run by Molly Bell put us on the board. Swing and a miss.
She did a really good job as a pitcher, changing speeds and changing location.
She's retired 7 in a row. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That pitch there, Rise Ball, was the Lady Warriors' nemesis this past weekend against Spoon River. They had 2 pitchers that could really throw a nice rise ball.
Ball hit in the air toward center field, and Robinson closes on it and makes the play. She got good speed out in center.
Spoon River had these 2 pitchers, and they both threw a good rise ball on both of them. When they had 2 strikes on you knew what was coming, but it didn't seem to do any good.
You can't help but swing at it, and you also can't hit it.
That's correct. They started out low, and then they finished over the top of the strike zone. They were well coached, very good team.
Ooh, there's a pitch. It's just inside. This is the first baseman. Tally Cockburn is the hitter. She had a base hit up the middle of her last time up. Pops this one out of play. 1-1. Well, baseball or softball, good hitting or good pitching is always hard to hit.
That's the key. You got to have good pitching.
Let up a little too low. Are you a Cardinal baseball fan?
I am.
They had a nice weekend, and soon the pitching will come to roost, it looks like, huh?
I'm afraid the pitching will be, especially the bullpen, I'm concerned about. But it's early yet. We'll see how this week plays out.
3 balls and a strike now on the hitter. And, of course, Illinois had a decent weekend in basketball. How about that?
It was wonderful. So I'm a big Illinois fan. My boys went to Illinois. Pardon?
3-2 on the hitter. He just said 2-2 on the hitter. I'm sorry. 2-2 on the hitter. Just said that Parkland won the national championship in basketball on the boys' side.
That's Division II.
Correct. There's a strikeout. Cockburn goes down for the second out of the inning.
Say that again. Oh, yeah, coffee.
The pitcher, Caitlin Royce, stands in against Hemmerly and swings at the first one for a strike.
I see on my phone today that Illinois is a 1.5-point favorite. I don't buy that.
They're playing Arizona? They're playing UConn.
UConn played us in the regular season, beat us 74-61.
I wouldn't bet against UConn right now.
I wouldn't either.
That game against Duke the other night, I turned it off at halftime, up down 15. I thought, oh, that's done.
I was switching back and forth between that and the Cardinal game until the end.
Ooh, strike call in the outside corner for the third out of the inning. They don't like that in the dugout over on the other side, but that's the third out. And they go 1-2-3 for the third straight inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's 3-0 Wabash Valley. Warriors coming to bat.
New season, new ride. Steve Faulkner Automotive has F-150s with 0 down and 0% for 60 months and full-size Broncos to lease as low as $378 a month. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Spring is a great time for Jeeps. Get a Jeep Grand Cherokee L with 0% financing or a 2026 Jeep Wrangler. Lease for only $359 a month. Fresh pricing is waiting for you at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member FDIC.
Well, we're switching it all in and out. Mark Richardson wanted a break. Zach Reynolds here with you now with Wabash Valley coaching legend Paul Schnarre for Wabash Valley softball. Lady Warriors lead 3-0 here as we enter the bottom of the fourth inning. Olivia Hemley pitching a gem for Wabash Valley. Offense scored 3 in the first, looking for more as that one is dropped just inside the line for a base hit. And Hemley helps her own cause. She's the leadoff base runner here in the bottom of the fourth.
Just inside their territory by about a foot. Very well placed, very well done.
Couldn't have thrown it any better.
Could not have.
So Hemmerly reaches on the first pitch. Now back to the top of the lineup with Kylie Robinson, who's popped out and struck out in this game. Scores to bunt, pulls back for ball one. Emily been pitching really great game. Has allowed just one base runner. Robinson trying to move her over. Now pulls back. 2-0 now. Robinson, somebody that showed good opposite field power for Wabash Valley this season. Gets the bunt down this time, fielded by the pitcher Royce over to first. It's close, and they call her out. She does her job, though. The sac bunt is successful. Emily up to second.
Bang, bang play. That was very close to first base. I think she was out. Hit a little bit too much right at the pitcher. But well done. Now we got a chance for another runner in scoring position.
The heart of the order coming up with Wampler. She's 2 for 2, and a good cut there. Fouls it straight back. Wampler, a couple of base hits, both of them right up the middle, one to the left side of the second base bag, one to the right, but both up Broadway. It's a sign she's seeing the ball well and has good timing. The 0-1 from Royce. That's inside. 1-1 count on Wampler. The way Himmerly's been pitching, you think 3 runs might be enough, but you always want insurance.
Not enough. Never have enough.
Exactly. A 1-1. Wampler hits it out of play to the right side.
Just a little bit under it.
Royce has labored a lot more in the center circle. She's up to, this will be her 65th pitch in this game. Coming up, Wabash Valley doing a good job of making her work. The 1-2, Wampler straight back. Second time this AB, she's put one right back into the netting. Gives you a good sign that she's right all over it.
Timing is good. Just swinging just a shade under it.
Of course, the intricacies of softball and baseball, you don't have to miss it by much. Foul it straight back. The 1-2 in the dirt. And 2-2. So Wampler has battled back to even the count. 1 out and a runner on. That's Himmerly at second. The 2-2 up high, and it's a full count now. Wampler not expanding her zone.
Big pitch right here.
Payoff pitch from Royce. Wampler hits this one into center field. Going back at the wall. That's way out of here. A 2-run blast for Easton Wampler. It's 5-0 Wabash Valley.
That's her 6th home run for the year. And 33 RBIs coming into the game, so now she's at least 35.
Makes her 3 for 3 in the game, and what an at-bat that was. You know, she was down in the count 1-2, fouled off a couple, works it back to a full count, and then her 3rd hit of the day, that's straight away center field. She is really timed up well.
5-0 sounds a lot better than 3-0 too.
Ripley Anderson now will try to keep it going with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. That pitch misses outside. Anderson is 1 for 2. Is singled and hit into a fielder's choice. She hits this one into left field. Going back initially was the left fielder. She'll come in now and make the catch. That is Schultz out there. And 2 away in the 4th. So now Molly Bell up to the plate. She's homered in this game. And tapped back to the pitcher Royce her last time up. She swings at the first pitch, and it's popped up out of play on the right side.
Pitcher's getting a lot of balls fouled off on the top part of the bat, so she must have some movement up for a little rise ball action.
Wabash Valley has really made her work. She's up over 70 pitches, but it still seems like they're being aggressive as well. This one's popped up. Left side into the outfield grass, and it drops. Bell will take off for second. She'll slide in there.
Very good hustle. We mentioned earlier that every ball in the outfield or every ball in the air was going to be an adventure, and that certainly was.
Yeah, I wonder if, you know, the cloud cover, it's not quite as sunny as it was earlier, but the wind pushing that one just looked like maybe a little miscommunication, too. It looked like neither the left fielder or the shortstop knew who was going for it.
I don't think the left fielder could get to it. The shortstop needed to, but she was eager to give up on it pretty quickly to leave it to somebody else. There's a base hit, maybe? No.
And a nice play again in center field. That is Alex Schultz, I believe, in center field. She's made a few dandies out there. Wabash Valley adds on 2 with a 2-run homer from Easton Wampler. 5-0 as we head to the 5th.
How sweet it is to be loved by you.
How Sweet It Is, the music of James Taylor with award-winning Nashville songwriter Steve Leslie comes to the Wabash Valley College Brubeck Theater Friday, March 27th at 7:30 p.m. as part of the Wabash Valley Arts Council Performing Arts Series. This special night, also presented in cooperation with the Wabash Valley College Foundation, will host several food trucks, music in the lobby, auctions of authentic James Taylor signed memorabilia, and more. Get your tickets now. Just scan the QR code on your screen.
My name is Jacob Fiskus. I'm from Abilene, Illinois, and I'm a part of the Ag Business program here at Wabash Valley. I grew up on a row crop operation and also grew up showing cattle at the state and national level. Collegiate Farm Bureau here at Wabash Valley. We went to the Farm Bureau annual meeting in Chicago, so we got to network with a bunch of different people, and we accepted the Chapter of the Year award through Farm Bureau, so that was really fun. There's a lot more in the agriculture industry than I ever imagined, and coming here has kind of helped me to learn about some of those things. This is where I felt the most comfortable, and I'm glad I made the decision.
Top of the 5th inning, Wabash Valley leads 5-0. Game 1 of the doubleheader here today against Southwestern Illinois. The bottom of the 4th, Easton Wampler with a home run to straightaway center to make it 5-0. Hemmerly back in the center circle, and she's really pitched a gem in this game. Allowed just one base runner back in the 1st inning. Sat down everybody since. First pitch here is popped to right side. And the catch is made out there in right field by Ripley Anderson. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 5th.
A lot of pop-ups today. A lot of balls in the air.
And we talked about all game long that could be tricky. Wabash Valley has handled their chances so far in the outfield. That one fouled straight back from Johnson. Johnson plays third base for Swick. That's in there as well, quickly 0-2. Five strikeouts on the day for Olivia Hemmerly, looking for another. The 0-2. This one's popped up. Wampler calling everybody off. She'll make the catch just to the left of the second base bag.
Another pop-up.
Two pretty quick outs, and Hemmerly has also been really economical. She's at 54 pitches here with 2 outs in the 5th. She's been working quickly and really pitching into the strike zone, not missing a lot. That's fouled straight back. This is the catcher, Harvey, who's over 1 with a ground out to second. Hemmerly looking for another 1-2-3 inning. She's got that every inning except the 1st. That's popped out of play on the right side, and she's ahead in the count again, 0-2.
I've been out of the game long enough that I don't know the umpires anymore, but the games that I've watched so far, I'm really impressed with the quality of umpiring. They've done a good job. There's not been much controversy.
I always like that. You just want them to get the calls right. That pitch up hot at the eyes.
If you don't know anything about them when the game is over with or heard anything about them, then that's a good game for them.
Yeah, exactly. Emily working the 1-2. Just off the outside corner. She thought she had her 6th strikeout there. Didn't get the call. So Harvey has battled back into a 2-2 count here with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Emily struck her out, her 6th strikeout of the game.
She'd rather get the strikeout with a swinging bat, swing and a miss.
She continues her gem in the center circle. Wabash Valley will look to add on more runs in the bottom half when we come back.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to a lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
It's got fun.
Back here at the campus of Wabash Valley College for Lady Warriors softball. It's been all Wabash Valley in game 1 of this doubleheader. They lead 5-0. They're looking for more here in the bottom of the 5th with Rose, Serafini, and Hill due up. It is Rose at the plate, plays first base, and takes that pitch up and away for a ball.
Need 3 more runs. We have the 8-run rule.
And they've hit the ball hard all day long, including some outs. And there's been a fair amount of line drive outs from the Wabash Valley batters. The process has been good. That pitch misses. And Rose herself, she's got an RBI base hit. And she lined out to center fielder last time up, so she's put good swings on the ball a couple times now. And the count here, 2-0. Swings and hits this one into center field, going back to Schultz near the wall, and it's off the wall. Rose will have a double. We'll see if she turns. She'll stick there with a leadoff two-bagger.
She could have made that play. She just gave up on it. It hit the top of the wall, just to the right of the Paul Schnarre field sign. About 3/4 of it. She'd have been back a little bit further. She could have made the play.
I wonder if the wind shifted there and pushed it back. I wonder if she thought that was gone and it pushed it back in a little bit.
I'm sure it had something to do with it.
Kind of gave up on it. We'll see if Wabash Valley can take advantage of the leadoff double. That's a strike to Serafini. Serafini plays really good third base defensively for Wabash Valley. He's been a good hitter as well. The 0-1. Fouled straight back. Mr. Schnarre, you've got to see this year's Wabash Valley team a few times now. What are your thoughts on the team so far this year?
Well, they had a very difficult schedule when they started out. I think they're very athletic. They got a good hitting group. I like their pitching. We got something changing here.
We have a new runner at second base. That is going to be...
I think they have the chance to be one of the top teams in Region 24. Just matters continue to improve and gel. And junior college is a lot like Division I basketball and football. The transfer portal gives a churn on your lineup all the time. So you're always experimenting with a new lineup every year.
Pitch runner at second base is Selby Patberg. Some more speed at second now for Wabash Valley. Serafini down 0-2. Takes that pitch low and in. And you mentioned, they did have quite a difficult schedule to start out, and they're around 500, I believe, a game below coming into today, but they've been pretty good in conference play so far. This one's hit hard towards left. That one's back at the wall and off of it as well. Patberg at third. She'll make the turn. Throw goes to third. Patberg scores. Second double of the inning. Brings home a run. It's 6-0 Warriors.
It's another ball that conceivably been caught because it hit in the top part of the left field wall. But again, I think the wind is playing tricks because the ball's up in the air, probably waffling around like a knuckleball.
It's 2 in a row now where, it just looked like the outfielders kind of gave up on him and hit off the fence. That pitch misses up and away to Addison Hill. So 2 have come up in the inning for Wabash Valley. They've both hit doubles to make it 6-0. And that's a strike on the outside corner. Let's just keep it going and score a couple more and make it a run rule. What do you say?
Great. That's what your goal is right now. You got nobody out.
1-1 count on Hill. The pitch from Royce. Hill bunts it, but foul towards the Wabash Valley dugout for strike 2.
Good idea. The third baseman's playing kind of deep.
The 1-2 pitch now. That's up high at the eyes. 2-2. Wabash Valley's done a good job today of working the counts and getting to a pitch they can drive and then punishing it. See if Hill can do the same here on the 2-2. Hits this one towards left in foul territory. That will fall. She'll see another. Sometimes when you have to plate, you just got to shoot one the other way like that in battle.
Make them make a play. That would have been a difficult play to make.
Runner at second for the 2-2. This one's hit towards first, scooped up there by Coburn, and she'll step on the bag. That works a lot like a sacrifice, as moving up to third is Serafini. So a 3 unassisted for the first out of the inning, and now Olivia Hemmerly, who's pitched a fantastic ball game here this afternoon, now at the plate. She bunts. That one goes foul. It initially landed fair, but kicked off to the left. She struck out her first time up and singled back in the fourth. Wabash Valley with one across this inning to make it 6-0. Couple runs away from a potential run rule. Hemmerly takes that one away. 1-1 the count.
Wabash Valley is blessed with a number of left-handed, I wouldn't call them slappers. They do slap, but they do bunt, but they also have good swings that they can make contact with and drive the ball.
This one's popped up left side, foul territory, and the catch is made. Nice play over there by the third baseman, Johnson, for out number 2.
Need to pick this run up.
Back-to-back doubles to start the inning, and then Hill grounded out to first. Hemmerly with that pop out there. We're to the top of the order with Robinson. She scores to bunt with 2 outs, pulls back, and takes the pitch high. Just like you were talking about a moment ago, that's something I've seen Kylie Robinson do. She can bunt. She's plenty fast. She can slap the other way. But I've seen her drive the ball to left field, to the opposite field, for some doubles and a triple. She's got power that way. And excuse me, swing there, foul off her bat.
They're watching Southwestern's third baseman, and she's playing just a shade in front of the bag. So she's plenty deep for a bunt to be successful if you put it down by the line.
With 2 outs, you got to make sure you get to first base. Robinson's got plenty of speed for that.
This time.
A 1-1 now. That's outside, 2-1. Robinson ahead in the count. Robinson had a sac bunt her last time. Also struck out and popped out. Looking for her first hit today. The 2-1. That's outside, 3-1. I can tell you this, they do not want to walk Robinson and get to Easton Wampler, who's had a 3-for-3 day at the plate, including a 2-run homer last time. I imagine they'll want to attack Robinson here with a 3-1. That pitch is up high, so they walk Robinson. Runners at the corners with 2 away, and Easton Wampler, who's 3-for-3 coming up.
I would imagine I would see a steal possibility that coming up here quickly.
Might be a change here from Southwestern. Looks like they'll go to a new pitcher. They don't want Royce to face Wampler for a 4th time. So we'll have a pitching change, it looks like, for Southwestern Illinois. We will take a break while she warms up and tell you about her when we come back.
He's calling you.
He might.
What are you looking for?
New pitcher for Southwestern is Haley Sinclair.
What's that right there?
This is ours.
Okay.
So Wampler, who is 3-for-3 with a couple of singles and a 2-run homer at the plate. That pitch misses outside for a ball. And new pitcher, Sinclair. And the tough test here. Wabash Valley leads 6-0. If Wampler could hit another one out, it'd be the ball game. That pitch up high.
much different motion than what we had before. I haven't seen that many softball pitchers raise their leg that high.
Wampler ahead in the count, 2-0. The pitch from Sinclair. He is outside as well, 3-0. They're not going to give her much to hit, it would seem.
2-1 count.
And you're right, this is quite a funky motion for softball. Might be something difficult for the hitters to pick up. Swing and a miss there.
2-2.
So it's 2-2 count now on Wampler. With 2 on and 2 out. Wampler fouls that one off, stays alive.
2-2, Mark.
2-2 count still on Wampler. The pitch from Sinclair. Wampler takes it. It'll be a full count. Moving up to second was Robinson, no throw.
We knew that was going to be inevitable. She's going to steal second.
Base hit could win the game for Wabash Valley. Big pitch coming here with 2 away. 3-2 payoff. Wampler fouls it off. She'll see another.
Good swing. It looked like she was going, the ball was on the outer part of the plate, and she was going towards right field with a swing.
That's what we saw her do last time up at the plate. She was down in the count, worked it back full, fouled off a couple of tough pitches, and then she ended up hitting a home run to center field. Another payoff pitch. Wampler leaves it up, fired up, and turns to the dugout as she takes first. The bases will be loaded with 2 away for Ripley Anderson. So Wampler on base safely for the 4th time today. Bases juiced with 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Anderson takes that one low for ball 1.
I'm not sure I'd walked anybody to get to her because she's batting .397 coming into the game. 2 home runs and 22 RBIs.
A lot of doubles as well, I believe. I mean, it's really picture poison with her and Wampler. This one's hit in towards third and right after third baseman Johnson for the out. Wabash Valley adds on 1. They lead 6-0. We head to the 6th here at Paul Schnarre Field on News Channel 15 YouTube.
It's March Madness at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get 0% for 60 months and up to $6,000 off Ram 1500s. Or drive a new Pacifica for less than $400 a month. Only at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Hogeiger. Wabash Valley College is the best decision. I started out as a student here and ended up being a faculty with instructors that were mentors for me that encouraged me to go ahead and get my bachelor's and my master's degree as a non-traditional student, I might add. Then I came back and mentors actually said, come out here to Wabash and adjunct for us. And so I did, and that's how I started and becoming a full-time faculty member in 2020.
Top of the 6th inning now. And Hemmerly, who's pitched really well, allowed just 1 hit back in the 1st inning. Back out there, but she had to sit a while. That was a long bottom of the 5th inning. See if that has any effect on her. She'll face off with Nowak here. And it looked like it affected her. Right there, pulls the string for a strike.
Started her off with a changeup.
And catch somebody aggressive there and had her way out in front. Feels like she's really mixed her pitches well all game long.
Very well, very good job of that. Starts a lot of low inside pitches too. Difficult to hit.
Novak able to lay off that one. evens it up 1-1. Nowak, the designated player for them, struck out her first time up back in the third. The 1-1 from Hemmerly. That's inside, backs her off the plate.
This is where you started playing the outs game. You got 6 outs to get to finish the game. So every out you get is huge. It enhances your ability to count this a victory.
That's in there for a strike, and that was another one. Coach Schnarre right in there on the inside corner. Really tough to do much with that
Did
pitch.
a great job working the inside part of the play.
Can be dangerous, but if you get it in there, it's really effective. This one's hit towards left. Hill going back near the wall, and it's out of here. A home run for Novak and Southwestern on the board.
That one got a little bit more of the plate than I think she wanted to. You get that one, you're pretty much down the middle.
And that's, just what I was starting to mention. You pitch inside, you got to get it in there. If you leave it out there, it can be punished.
It's going to be trouble. And that's what happened there.
So just the second hit of the day for Swick, and it's a home run from Nowak. And so Schultz now, the left fielder, this is Abby Schultz, will come to the plate. She goes first pitch, swinging, pops it up behind home plate and into the bleachers. Donnie Fiskus over there had to cover up his head, make sure he didn't get hit. Well, let's strike one to Schultz.
I think that's part of the soccer team that made the play.
Sign him up. Always got to be ready when you're at a baseball or softball game. 0-1 on Schultz. Hemmerly got it in there again. She fouled it straight back. It's 0-2.
A lot of pitches on the inside part of the plate, right about hand high or a little bit below the hands. It's a very difficult ball to do much with.
You like to see her be not afraid to go back in there right after she gives up a home run, stays confident with it.
I like that. Let's go to the outside part of the plate, though.
And she does. This one's up the middle. Wampler patrolling over.
After two on the inside part of the plate, you got to change the eye level.
And she hit that one off the end of the bat. Like you mentioned, she went out there and she couldn't quite get out.
Now you're down to 5 outs. Necessary to end the ball game.
Back to the top of the lineup with Warren Singh, the right fielder. She fouls the first pitch straight back. That's probably why you don't mind, you give up the home run there, but you got a good lead and you're playing the outs game. Like you mentioned, you want her to attack the plate and not work around people too much.
Throwing strikes, that's the main thing. Just keep on throwing strikes.
Throws another
Beautiful
one right
pitch.
there.
Beautiful change up on the outside corner.
She's ahead here on Warren Singh. 0-2, the pitch from Hemmerly. Lined up the middle and over to make the catch is Robinson for the second out. Now Chloe Nordman, the second baseman, 0 for 2 in this game. Ground out to short and a line out to center. Last hope in the 6th for Southwestern Illinois. Hemmerly checks the wristband. Now the first pitch to her is up high for a ball.
Started off with a rise ball that time. So she's done a good job mixing up, her repertoire of pitches, so they can't just, count on a certain pitch, the first pitch of the inning or the second pitch of the inning.
Especially now, she's starting to get through the third time through the order, so everybody's seen her a couple of times.
You got to change things up a little bit now, and she's done an effective job of that.
1-0 is swung on and missed, makes it 1-1. Gave up a leadoff home run to Novak and has bounced back. A couple of quick outs. Now a 1-1 count here on Nordman. This one's lined into right center. Anderson diving, can't quite make the catch. So the second hit of the inning for the Lady Blue Storm.
Good effort. Could have made the play, but it was also not easy. You had to leave her feet high forward.
So with 2 away, that'll put Norman at first and Coburn to the plate. Who is singled. That was their lone hit up until this inning, all the way back in the first inning. She will take the first pitch just off the outside corner. Even when she's missing, she's not missing by much. She's a good command. Open stance for Coburn here. That's in there for a strike back pick attempt, and back in standing up is Norman.
Keeping everybody awake by that attempted pickoff at first base by the catcher.
The 1-1 is up and in, and Dick's still keeping her eye on Norman over there. Fake to throw that time. Strike on the outside corner.
I put another one right there. Very difficult to hit. If he does hit, it's going to have to be the left side.
2-2 count with 2 out and a runner on. That's up and away. Count will be full.
She tried to do that, didn't she? A little bit too far outside that time.
Oh, a 3-2 payoff pitch coming from Olivia Hemmerle. Fouled straight back. They'll do it again. Looked like she kind of had her beat out in front of that pitch, but she did a good job putting the bat on it and staying alive. This will be around the 80th pitch coming up in this game for Hemmerle. It's another payoff offering. This one's popped up, shallow right center, just outside the glove of Bell.
Good.
And up to third is Norman. Had a little trouble out there in the outfield with it.
Miscommunication in the outfield, and the ball ended up on the ground, rolling around, and allowed the runner from first to go all the way to third base. This is a bigger batter here. Suddenly we could have a pretty tight ball game.
It's going to be Royce, who is no longer pitching in the game, but she will take the AB here. It's popped out and struck out looking. And runners at the corners, 2 outs. It's a 6-1 game. Wabash Valley with a comfortable lead, but it's never over. There's no clock in this sport for a reason. You want to get her here and keep the damage to a minimum, just that 1 run. First pitch swinging, popped up, left side. Serafini behind the third base bag makes the catch. Nice pitch from Hemmerle to get out of a jam. They add 1. They're on the board with a home run from Novak. Wabash Valley still leads 6-1. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending, with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member FDIC.
Yes, sir. Royce back into the game. She enters back in after taking that at bat, and she will pitch again. She got relieved in the bottom of the 5th inning, and Sinclair came in, faced a couple of batters. She walked Easton Wampler, but then got Anderson to line out on the first pitch of the at-bat to third base with the bases loaded. So she came in, did her job, and now it's back to Royce with Molly Bell coming up for Wabash Valley, who's got a 2-run homer in this game. Also had a singler last time. She goes first pitch swinging, lines it up the middle for a base hit. Good day for Molly Bell.
Ball right down the middle, and she served it right up the middle, just like it should be. Good timing. Now we need a couple more runs.
In the bottom of the 6th here, and in the top half, there was a home run from Novak. And so Wabash Valley would need 3 to make a run rule here as that one's popped into the foul territory, the right side, and catch is made by the catcher, Harvey. So Danica Dix pops out to her catcher counterpart. Now to be Mariah Rose at the plate with a one-on-one out. Lined up the middle, that's down for a base hit. Just like Bell. It's like deja vu right there.
Now we're ready for the home run.
It'll be Serafini coming up to the plate, and she does represent the winning run via a run rule. Of course, if they can't get to a run rule this inning, then they'll just need 3 more outs at the top of the 7th. So Wabash Valley in a good position, but you want to keep these at-bats going. You like to get a run rule. That means you keep scoring. You're feeling good going into game 2, wouldn't you?
Looks like we're going to have a pitching change again.
Royce started back out there, gave up a couple of base hits. And so another pitching change. We'll see if it's Sinclair again or somebody else. 2 on for Wabash Valley with 1 out, threatening a run rule victory here in the bottom of the 6th. We'll step aside and be back with the pitching change. New pitcher is Lily Johnson, sports number 9, and she will have a tough battle here. Comes in with Mara Serafini coming to the plate. Serafini's 2 for 3. She's singled and doubled her last time off the left field wall. She also flew out to right, so she's been hitting the ball well today. And it'll be 2 on for Wabash Valley. It'll be Bell at second, Rose at first. And Serafini at the plate represents the winning run via run rule. So we'll see what Johnson can do in relief. Sinclair came in last inning in relief and did a good job. They tried to bring out Royce again to start the bottom of the 6th here. She gave up a couple of hits. And back to the relief corps. Johnson says she's ready to go, and Serafini will step in.
Nobody out. We need to advance the runners here.
First pitch from Johnson is up high to Serafini. 2 on, 1 out, and a 1-0 count. Bell started the inning with a line drive up the middle for a base hit. Dix popped out to the catcher, and Rose lined up the middle as well for a base hit. 1-0 pitch misses inside. 2-0, Serafini heading the count here, could get something to drive. Johnson is ready. The 2-0. Strike on the outside corner.
Good blade discipline. She laid off a pitch that had been difficult to hit.
Now still hitting the count here, waiting for the pitch that she wants. The 2-0 offering. Tapped foul, 2-2. One away, 2 on, and a 2-2 count. Serafini trying to move the line here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch from Johnson. Left up high, full count. Probably doesn't want to walk. The bases loaded.
Oh, big pitch right here.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Serafini hits it hard towards short. Nice play there. They'll try to turn the double play. Not in time. Serafini beats it out. Or no, wow.
What just happened there?
Did they say that she was out? Because there's almost no way. It looked like she beat it by a mile. It looks like they'll call it a double play. And Swick gets out of the inning. They'll have 3 outs to work with. Wabash Valley leads 6-1 as we head to the top of the 7th. The Warriors 3 outs away from the win.
It sure looks safe to me.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Hogeiger. Wabash Valley College is the best decision. I started out as a student here and ended up being a faculty with instructors that were mentors for me that encouraged me to go ahead and get my bachelor's and my master's degree as a non-traditional student, I might add. Then I came back and mentors actually said, come out here to Wabash and adjunct for us. And so I did, and that's how I started and becoming a full-time faculty member in 2020.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
Well, Wabash Valley 3 outs away from a victory here in game 1 of the doubleheader. 6-1 lead. The offense has hit a couple of home runs, and Hemmerly has been masterful in the center circle. She'll try to finish it off. That pitch just misses for ball 1 to Gerald's, the shortstop, who started that inning-ending double play moments ago. That pitch misses as well. 2-0 now.
There we go.
Strike on the inside corner. She's been working there all afternoon long. Hemmerly the 2-1. That's a strike at the letters, and she bounced back nicely after falling down 2-0.
Did a good job challenging the hitter right here. Got a nice lead. No walks.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. She came back from 2-0 and punched her out.
Beautiful changeup over the middle of the plate. Sinking action, and batter had no chance. 2 outs left to get.
Johnson at the plate now. Line drive to first base, caught by Rose for out number 2. Wabash Valley 1 out away from a victory in game 1 of the doubleheader. That'll be the catcher, Maya Harvey, the last hope for Swick in game 1 of the doubleheader. She goes first pitch swinging, popped up left side. Wampler can't make the catch, and they'll have a little bit more life, will the Blue Storm. Well, the clouds have really kind of taken over, it looks like, over the field. I wonder if she lost the ball in the clouds.
I think it's just misplayed. Maybe the wind had a little bit of something to do with it, but she went back kind of strange. She didn't sprint back to a spot. She kind of backpedaled. And
So Harvey reaches first with 2 away. That pitch is a strike, late call, but the right call to Novak. She's the batter who hit the home run her last time up. That was back in the 6th inning. Swick's lone run. Swing and a miss there, and Wabash Valley a strike away from victory.
pitch on the outside followed by a pitch on the inside. She really does a good job changing location, changing speed.
Now she can go anywhere, right? Back in or out. The 0-2 just off the plate.
Curveball.
Runner at first, that's Harvey. 2 outs here in the 7th. Hemmerly looking for a complete game win. Checking the wristband for the sign. Ready for the 1-2. Popped up right side, foul territory, tough play, and that'll drop.
Couldn't make that play. And it was a changeup. Just got her bat on the ball, just to stay alive.
Novak battling here. Still down 1-2. Hemmerly looking for that put-away pitch to end this ball game and get us set to go for game number 2 of the doubleheader here.
I'd like to throw a curveball in the outer part of the plate.
0-2. Popped up behind home plate. Dix gives it a look. That's at play. I'm sure you heard that hit off the roof through our mics there. So good battle going here. Novak battling with 2 strikes, fouling a couple off in a row. 1-2 out. Another 1-2 from Hemmerly. Just off the outside corner again. Novak will step back in. Long look at the wristband. The next offering from Hemmerly. Swing and a miss. He struck her out. This game is over. A jam from Olivia Hemmerly. And Wabash Valley wins game 1 of the doubleheader 6-1.
Big conference victory. Good way to start the day.
You know, what a performance in the center circle from Olivia Hemmerly. What do you like from her today? We talked about it all day long, but
I just like the way that she kept her composure all the time. She kept throwing strikes, getting ahead of the hitters. And mainly the way she was mixing things up. She wasn't afraid to throw the ball inside. The last pitch of the game, she was a curveball in the outer part of the plate that broke away from the batter. She just did a good job changing and mixing things up. Well-called game, well-played game. We had one little bobble and a ball that probably should have been caught by the shortstop. But other than that, good defensive play all the way around.
And Wabash Valley got off to an early lead, 3-0 in the bottom of the first. They did not look back. They win this one 6-1. Hey, let's play 2 today. How about it?
We play 2 every day.
There you go. We will.
Sometimes 3.
Yeah. We'll keep the stream on here. We'll just turn the mics off. You can return to the same stream on News Channel 15 YouTube here in just a little while. For game 2, Wabash Valley wins game 1 6-1. Looking for a sweep later this afternoon.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Game 2 here from Wabash Valley College. The Warriors won game 1 6-1, and we'll look for the sweep of the day against Southwestern Illinois. Pitcher of this game for the Lady Warriors is Gracie Hines, a freshman from McCordsville, Indiana. Leadoff batter, the same as last game for Southwestern. It's Addie Warnsing, and the first pitch misses inside for ball 1. Zach Reynolds with you. Mark Richardson here as well.
Paul Schnarre threatening to come back with us.
This pitch popped up. Shallow right field. Coming in is Patberg. She makes the catch for our number 1.
First game was very well pitched by the Warriors' Olivia Himmerly. Struck out 8.
Yeah, didn't walk anybody. Only allowed 5 hits. Just with the 1 run. She was masterful.
Not walking anybody is very important.
Strike 1 from Hines to Chloe Nordman there. Playing second base in this game, like she did the last. Swing and a miss, and quickly 0-2.
That was a changeup that time.
And way out in front. Hines looking to put away Nordman. She's in the driver's seat, 0-2, the pitch. That's outside.
See the break on that pitch? I think it really bled away from the right-hand hitter.
Probably want to start that a little bit more over the plate. Break off, coax a chase. Still ahead in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the next offering. That one's low. And the count's even, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Probably the best afternoon of the week for softball.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got her to chase one up and in. 2 up, 2 down.
That pitch was way above the strike zone, but got the swing anyway. And that's all that really counts.
This is Coburn here, first baseman. Open stance from the left-handed batter's box. And first pitch, a strike. Hines working with the battery mate. Easton Wampler played short last game. She's the catcher here in game 2. Mentioned a moment ago, it's a beautiful day for softball. Not much sun out now, but the temperature is just right. Has been all day. Strike 2, Hines working very efficiently here early.
Gracie Hines, 3.68 earned run average on the season. She started 13, pitched in 13 games, started 11.
The 0-2, just off the outside corner.
Thrown 70 innings and struck out 47, walked 33.
The 1-2 here to Coburn, just outside again. So it's evened up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Looking for that put-away pitch. The 2-2 from Hines. Fouled straight back.
See early on, Hines is mixing the pitch as well. Hard to sit on anything.
Hines looking for a 1-2-3 first inning. Another 2-2 offering. Left side and out of the reach of Serafini at third base.
Made a nice try for that ball. Soft liner down the line. Warriors have Serafini at third. McCall at short. Vincent playing second base this game. Did not play in the opener. And Mariah Rose over at first.
Dix, last game's catcher in left. Robinson in center. Pat Berg in right. Hines the 2-2. Check swing. Did she go? Yes, she did. A 1-2-3 first for Hines with a couple of punch outs. Wabash Valley had good bats in the first game, looking to start off hot in game 2 on the other side.
Hey, this is fun, Zach.
Yes, sir.
Throw me that water, please. Thank you. Hey, is the camera where it ought to be? Because I nudged it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, good deal. I know I'm not supposed to touch stuff, and I really tried not to.
Bottom of the first inning, Wabash Valley looking for a hot start like they had in game one of the doubleheader. They scored 3 in the last game and did not look back from there, Mark.
And the leadoff hitter is Robinson. Good speed, batting from the left side, center fielder for this club.
First pitch from Keegan Renth, game 2 starter for Southwestern Illinois.
We've seen Robinson hit the ball out to right field, hit the ball in the gap to left. She's got gap-to-gap power.
That pitch missed for ball 1, the 1-0. Swing and a miss.
And Robinson seemed to be out ahead of that pitch.
The 1-1, she taps this towards first. Off the first baseman, Coburn, and safe at first is Robinson on the misplay. Speed kills.
She is so fast that it really put the pressure on the first baseman over there, Coburn, and just couldn't get back in time.
Score that in E3.
I certainly would.
See if Wabash Valley can take advantage of that error. That's what you want to do. Here's Wampler. She had a fantastic game 1. Takes the first pitch outside. She was 3 for 3 with a couple of singles, a 2-run homer, and a walk as well.
380 on the season average and 6 home runs. Hit winner in the early game.
Takes that pitch for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch to hit. That's not a hitter's pitch.
Chloe Seeger, the battery mate of Keegan Renth. He's the catcher this game. The 1-1's hit towards left center field. That's well struck. Back at the wall and out of here. Easton Wampler, a 2-run home run.
There's your start, just like last game. A 2-run jack in the first, and Warriors lead it by 2. Got the ball in the inner half, just got the bat head out on it. Nice easy swing and popped it out of here. She's plenty strong.
Seeing the ball well today. She's come up to the plate now between a game and a part of an inning. She's come up to the plate 5 times. She's reached base safely every time.
That error by the first baseman cost Southwestern a run.
Molly Bell had a nice game 1 as well. Hit a home run herself that game. Takes strike 1 there.
She had 3 hits in that opener. That was her first home run of the season, by the way.
This one's a slow roller, fielded at short by Gerald's. Throw is just in time. Nice pick by Coburn at first. So there's the first out at the bottom of the first. A 6-3 ground out from Bell, and that'll bring up Mariah Rose. Plays first base for the Lady Warriors.
Mariah's out of Centralia, Illinois. Redshirt freshman.
She takes the first pitch for a strike from Renth.
Rose was here last year, went to school last year here, but had to sit out with an injury.
This one is fouled towards the left side. Quickly 0-2. Mariah Rose. One away. The 0-2 is outside. Had Rose leaning there, but she saw that one, tracked it all the way off the plate for a ball. Blue Storm with good positional versatility. We'll tell you about that after the next pitch. The 1-2 hit towards third. That's Warnsing, who throws out Rose for the second inning. And what a perfect way to cue me up there. That's Warnsing in third base. She played right field last game. Their catcher last game was Maya Harvey. She's playing right field this game. So they got some pieces that can move around quite a bit. Wabash Valley has some of that too. We talked about Wampler playing short first game, catcher second game. That pitch is outside to Danica Dix, who caught last game, playing left this game. So that's something I think in the modern era that the players just have to be versatile, Mark.
Yeah, and it's going to be that way as you have smaller rosters as you go forward.
That one's to the left side, picked on the backhand by Gerald's. Long throw and a strike from Gerald's. Nice shortstop play from her this inning, but Wabash Valley strikes first again, a 2-run homer from Easton Wampler. It was a no-doubter, 2-0 as we head to the second.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member FDIC.
My name is Jacob Fiskus. I'm from Oblong, Illinois, and I'm a part of the Ag Business Program here at Wabash Valley. I grew up on a row crop operation and also grew up showing cattle at the state and national level. Collegiate Farm Bureau here at Wabash Valley. We went to the Farm Bureau annual meeting in Chicago, so we got to network with a bunch of different people, and we accepted the Chapter of the Year award through Farm Bureau, so that was really fun. There's a lot more in the agriculture industry than I ever imagined, and coming here that's kind of helped me to learn about some of those things. This is where I felt the most comfortable, and I'm glad I made the decision.
Back here at Paul Schnarre Field, it was nice to have him with us today. The namesake of this field, coaching legend here at Wabash Valley. Leading off this inning is Izzy Novak.
Paul won some games while he was coaching here.
Yeah, a couple, I think, at least.
I don't know how many it was, 1,000. Hall of Famer.
Pitch missed up high to Novak. She was hitting down in the order in game one, hit a home run for their only run that game. She's hitting clean up here. That's a strike on the inside corner. A 1-1 count now. It's Novak. Gerald's and Seeger do up this inning for Swick. The 1-1 from Hines. Down low, one with a breaker or a changeup there.
Here comes the sun out a little bit again. I need a tan. I really don't, I guess, huh?
The pitch misses outside, 3-1. Well, you're inside, Mark. You wouldn't.
I don't need a tan. I don't need one.
Hines at risk of losing the leadoff hitter here. 3-1 and popped up. Helped her out. At the shortstop position, it is McCollum making the catch just behind the second base bag.
Got some Lady Warrior basketball players that made their way over today. I see them down there in the stands. They had a great year.
Defied all expectations, that's for sure. Gerald, who had some smooth shortstop play in the bottom of the first inning, now at the plate for the first time in this game. And swings and misses at the first pitch. Got a piece of it, but held on to by Wampler behind the plate.
Boy, nice play by Gerald in the bottom of the first. Ball in the hole, one hopper. Threw the ball across nicely.
Got an open stance. Waggles the hands with the bat near the shoulder. And takes that pitch outside 1-1.
We wanted that call, but it wasn't there. Just off the plate. Guys in blue have done a good job so far today.
The 1-1 is popped up left side, foul territory. Long run for Serafini. And I cannot see with the dugout there if she caught that.
It went down. It was not caught. It's a tough ball for Serafini. His ball's over her head, going back, running backwards. Easier play for the shortstop, but she couldn't get there in time either.
It's a tough play in general. Easier angle for the shortstop, but longer way to run. Instead, it's just strike two. Hines ahead in the count here, looking for a put-away pitch. Skips that one in the dirt.
Well, nobody hits that pitch, huh?
Well, Vladimir Guerrero Sr. did one time. He had one that bounced and.
I'll give you another name, Manny Sanguillen. He swung at everything.
Long look here for Hines. And Gerald wants time. Nice start for Hines. Couple of strikeouts in that first for a 1-2-3 first inning. Got to pop out on the first batter this inning. Ahead 1-2 here. Swing and a miss, or third strikeout of the game. All swinging here early. Olivia Hemmerly pitched a gem in game 1 for Wabash Valley. Hines looking to pitch another. Good start for her. This is the catcher, Chloe Seeger. That pitch misses up and away. Hines ready for the 1-0. Strike on the inside corner. She had Seeger kind of backing away from that one, and it ended up catching a piece of the plate. Swing and a miss. Hines ahead in the count again.
And she stepped out a little on that pitch as well. So hard to keep the head in there when your body's going the other way.
A 1-2 from Hines, looking for another K. She's got it, a swing and a miss. 6 up, 6 down with 4 punch out from Gracie Hines. Warriors back to the bats on the other side.
That was easy.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to a lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Hogeiger. Wabash Valley College is the best decision. I started out as a student here and ended up being a faculty with instructors that were mentors for me that encouraged me to go ahead and get my bachelor's and my master's degree as a non-traditional student, I might add. Then I came back and mentor actually said, come out here to Wabash and adjunct for us. And so I did, and that's how I started and becoming a full-time faculty member in 2020.
Zach Reynolds, Mark Richardson back with you. Paul Schnarre Field in Mount Carmel, Illinois, here on the campus of Wabash Valley College. And Wabash Valley's had a nice day through a game and an inning and a half in this game where they lead 2-0. Looking for a sweep of Southwestern in conference play here. It'll be Serafini, McCullough, and Vincent do up this inning for the Lady Warriors. Serafini patrols third base for Wabash Valley. She'll step in here against Keegan Renth. First pitch swinging, popped up. Left side, Gerald's to the edge of the grass, makes the catch. So 1 pitch, 1 out, and Kendall McCullough, a freshman from Carterville, Illinois, step up. Evidently did not go to John A. Logan, which is right there in Carterville. Sierra Wabash Valley instead and takes that pitch in the dirt for a ball. Playing shortstop this game for the Lady Warriors. McCullough takes that one as well. It's a strike, evens it up 1-1. A 1-1 count with 1 away in the inning. McCullough hits that hard, and it's a fair ball down the third base line. She'll round first, hustling for second. Kendall McCullough with a double. Just barely kept that one fair inside the third base bag. And Wabash Valley threatening again here already in the bottom of the second. Jocelyn Vincent now come up. Vincent out of Logansport, Indiana. Shout out to my mother who spent her high school years living in Logansport. First pitch swinging up the middle. That's a base hit. Around comes McCullough. She will score. Jocelyn Vincent an RBI single. It's 3-0 Warriors. Now the local products, Selby Patbergs from right here in Mount Carmel will step up. Left-handed swinger takes strike one on the outside corner. Patberg with a very closed-off stance on the left side. Bunts, and it's a foul ball. So that'll be strike two on Patberg. Vincent back to first base. Vincent at first after her RBI single up the middle. One out here, the bottom of the second. That pitch is low. Patberg hitting in the 9 hole, so the top of the order to follow. Got plenty of speed, hard to double up. The 1-2. That pitch inside. 2-2. Really floated that one in there. I've seen that from her a couple of times. So Patberg has battled back from 0-2 to 2-2. Next pitch from Renth. That's in the dirt, picked out by Seeger behind the dish. And it's a full count. So one out and one on. And a full count on Patberg. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Still attempting. Safe standing up is Vincent at second. Now with 2 away. Back to the top of the order with Kylie Robinson. With 2 outs, but a runner in scoring position if she can bring her around. First pitch, strike on the outside corner. Robinson reached on an error to lead off the bottom of the first, and it cost Swick with Wampler hitting a home run on the next AB. This one's hit towards right. That's through for a base hit. Around comes Vincent. Throw to the plate. Not in time. Robinson up to second. It's 4-0 Wabash Valley.
Nice hit there by Kylie Robinson. Just rolled the wrists over, got the ball between first and second. Good base running. The run was scored by Vincent. You know, if you throw the ball home there, you put another runner in scoring position. That's probably not. If you have a chance for the out, that's one thing, but she scored pretty easily.
So 2 in each of the first 2 frames for Wabash Valley. They're looking for more here. This one's hit towards short, handled by Geralds, and Wampler is retired for the first time today. 2 more across in the inning for the Lady Warriors. 4-0. We're heading to the third at Paul Schnarre Field.
How sweet it is to be loved by you.
How Sweet It Is, the music of James Taylor with award-winning Nashville songwriter Steve Leslie comes to the Wabash Valley College Brubeck Theater Friday, March 27th at 7:30 p.m. as part of the Wabash Valley Arts Council Performing Arts Series. This special night, also presented in cooperation with the Wabash Valley College Foundation, will host several food trucks, music in the lobby, auctions of authentic James Taylor signed memorabilia, and more. Get your tickets now. Just scan the QR code on your screen.
New season, new ride. Steve Faulkner Automotive has F-150s with 0 down and 0% for 60 months and full-size Broncos to lease as low as $378 a month. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Spring is a great time for Jeeps. Get a Jeep Grand Cherokee L with 0% financing or a 2026 Jeep Wrangler. Lease for only $359 a month. Fresh pricing is waiting for you at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Top of the third inning, Wabash Valley leads 4-0. And the way that Gracie Hines has pitched through the first couple of innings, that could be enough, Mark. She's been very good.
I did a little research between innings about Paul Schnarre. 1,404 wins, 325 losses. No wonder they named the field after him. And he was supposed to, he's around here somewhere. I know he must be. Looking for that golf cart.
Hines back to work here in the third. First pitch is inside to Maya Harvey, playing right field this game.
Gracie Hines has been very good, and the Warrior pitching has been outstanding all day.
Hines with 4 strikeouts through the first couple of innings. And got a swing and a miss there to even it up 1-1. She's got a lot of whiffs, lots of swing and miss so far.
Four strikeouts in the first 2 innings.
All of them of the swinging variety. The 1-1. Strike on the outside corner, and she's ahead in another count.
You know what Bob Gibson told Tim McCarver? All you know about pitching is it's hard to hit.
Hardest thing to do in sports, hit a baseball or a softball. That's what I believe. 0-1-2. Just missed. Stayed up above the letters a little too long.
It was a changeup on the outside corner. Harvey had very little chance to hit it. Took it instead.
Even count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch from Hines. Popped up behind home plate. And out of play.
We had one hit the roof last game. Did you hear that?
I sure did. I'm sure they heard it at home, too, through the mics. Even possibly.
It sounds pretty good up here.
Hines searching for another put-away pitch, working with Wampler, the catcher. This one's popped up left side. Tough play, shallow left. That will drop for a base hit. And no man's land out there, and Harvey reaches.
Ball not hit hard, but dropped in the right spot out behind the third baseman down the line. Shortstop McCullough gave chase. Dix came in from left field. Neither one could get there.
This is Maddie
leadoff runner on.
Maddie Fenstermaker, the center fielder of this game.
308 hitter on the season.
Didn't play game 1. She takes strike 1 there.
Gracie Hines going right after the hitters.
Yeah, she's been ahead in nearly every count. Been really aggressive. And, you know, both the main 2 pitchers for Wabash Valley, Hines and Hemmerly, who we saw earlier, both just freshmen. Really impressive stuff. Swing and a miss. She's up 0-2. Harvey at first after her bloop single. 0-2 count here on Fenstermaker. Swing and a miss. Another punch out for Gracie Hines. The 5th already here in the 3rd inning.
Already in the 3rd inning. This thing's breezing along.
Yeah, softball happens to move at a bit brisker pace than baseball.
About twice as fast.
This is Gottschall, the left fielder. Swing and a miss from her.
238 Stevens an average.
1 on and 1 out. Ella Gottschall at the plate. Hines, the 0-1 offering. Hit towards the Wabash Valley dugout foul. That one was way in on her hands, and I have to imagine that one didn't feel too good, Mark.
Yeah, you're not going to hit that ball fair. Right on top of her hands and just got the bat out to hit it.
It's a stinger, I'm sure. She'll choke up a little bit here with 2 strikes. 5 punch outs already. Hines looking for another. This one hit towards short. McCullough there to second for 1, and no chance to get Gottschall at first, but they get the lead runner for out number 2.
So Gottschall reaches on a fielder's choice. We're back to the top of the order.
This will be Warnsing, who flied out to right field her first time up.
Well, I sure hope I didn't run Paul Schnarre off. We'll enjoy having him up here with us. At least one person knows about softball when he's up here.
So much knowledge. This one's hit towards right center. That one will get down past Robinson, past everybody to the wall. And around comes Gottschall. She's got plenty of speed. It's an RBI double for Addie Warnsing.
Tough play. That ball's in the gap. Center fielder Robinson dove for it. That allowed the ball to get to the fence and allowed the runner to score from first base. She might have scored anyway. She had a pretty good jump on that ball.
Well, first hard contact against Gracie Hines in this game.
That was a real hit.
And here's Chloe Nordman. 2 outs and runner in scoring position. That's a strike.
Southwestern 11-19 on the season. Lost 5 in a row. Let's make it 6.
And Wabash Valley trying to sweep the day. That's a strike on the inside corner. Painted beautifully by Gracie Hines. Can't do anything with that.
I think Gracie throws a little harder than Olivia, maybe.
Certainly it seemed like she's blown some past these Blue Storm hitters. Swing and a miss again. Another strikeout for Gracie Hines. She's got 2 in each inning so far, but Swick pushes across their first run of the game. That's 4-1 as we head to the bottom of the third.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Hogeiger. Wabash Valley College is the best decision. I started out as a student here and ended up being a faculty with instructors that were mentors for me that encouraged me to go ahead and get my bachelor's and my master's degree as a non-traditional student, I want that. Then I came back and mentors actually said, come out here to Wabash and adjunct for us. And so I did, and that's how I started and becoming a full-time faculty member in 2020.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school. And today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here. And so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
He's probably still playing down there.
4-1, Wabash Valley leads. Swick on the board earlier in game 2 than they were in game 1. Wabash Valley scored 2 in each of the first 2 innings, and now it's their turn to bat in the bottom of the third, Mark.
Bottom of the third, you say. Bell, Rose, and Dix come to the plate. Bell hit her first home run of the year back in the, first inning of the first game?
Yeah. Got Wabash Valley off to a good start.
I think she had 3 hits that ball game. A solid shot up the middle, a little fly ball that got over the shortstop's head.
Granted, that's a short to start off for game 2 back in the first inning.
Now they're talking about substitutions, are they? I'm not sure. Jade talked to the umpires as they walk by.
Now they're home plate umpire over at the line with a baseball player running the book for them this game, looks like.
They didn't trust us, did they?
I suppose not.
I don't blame them.
I'm trying to survey the outfield and everything. It looks like everybody's still the same out there for Southwestern. And they say we're ready to play. First pitch from Renth to Bell in the bottom of the third, misses for ball 1.
Well, we scored in each of the first 2 innings. Let's do it again. Keep the pressure on.
In the first, it was a 2-run homer from Easton Wampler. This one's popped up in the center. Breaking back at first was Fenstermaker. Now she comes in and makes the catch.
Well, I guess that's how you play that ball. You take that step back just in case, and you got a lot of time to run in. These kind of bugs don't bother you, do they? What kind of wasp is that? He's out of here. Don't worry about him.
Rose to the plate now. In the second inning for Wabash Valley, they did it with a little bit more variety. That's a called strike on the outer corner. And a couple of singles and a double in that inning to get their 2 across. Rose grinded out to third her first time up. And she's down 0-2 here.
That's a pretty changeup, and all Rose could do is watch it go by.
Swick trying to build some momentum. They got a run across in the top half and trying to get a quick bottom half here. That one's tapped and foul.
Well, Rose pretty quick out of the box.
Speed kills, Mark. You know, that's how Wabash Valley got their 2 runs in the first. Robinson used her speed to get on an air to first base. Usually first base got plenty of time to make that play. And it cost Swick with a home run on the next batter. That pitch missed in the dirt, so it's 1-2 now on Bell. Or, excuse me, on Rose.
All the mistakes you make in this game are amplified.
Swing and a miss, and Renth has got her second strikeout of the game.
It's a nice pitch that time. That ball broke away from the right-handed hitter as she swung at it. We call that a slider, I guess.
Danica Dix now, caught last game playing left in this game for Wabash Valley. She hit one pretty well towards that 5.5 hole. It was a nice backhand play by Geralds in the first to make the out. Fouls that one out of play for strike 1 here. Renth looking for her first 1-2-3 inning of the game. That pitch misses low and inside to Dix. Winds have calmed a little bit here in the later afternoon, I think. The 1-1 hit well towards center, going back as Fenstermaker. She's got room and makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning for Renth and the Blue Storm. They'll go back to the bats. Trailing 4-1, Wabash Valley leads as we head to the fourth.
How sweet it is to be loved by you.
How Sweet It Is, the music of James Taylor with award-winning Nashville songwriter Steve Leslie comes to the Wabash Valley College Brubeck Theater Friday, March 27th at 7:30 p.m. as part of the Wabash Valley Arts Council Performing Arts Series. This special night, also presented in cooperation with the Wabash Valley College Foundation, will host several food trucks, music in the lobby, auctions of authentic James Taylor signed memorabilia, and more. Get your tickets now. Just scan the QR code on your screen. Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Tally Coburn plays first base and is leading off the top of the fourth inning for the Lady Blue Storm against Gracie Hines. Pitcher for Wabash Valley. He hits a swing and a miss on a check swing. Coburn couldn't hold up.
Coburn, a .273 hitter for Southwestern.
6 strikeouts in the game so far for Hines. She's got 2 in each inning so far that she's pitched. That one up over the head of Coburn.
Wasn't a full speed pitch, so she was able to duck out of there easily.
1-1 to the left-handed swinger. Swing and a miss. Had her fooled on that one.
Ball moved away from the left-hand hitter. So she can curve it in, curve it out. See what she does on 1 and 2.
Looking for her 7th strikeout to pitch from Hines. Fouled into the netting.
Coburn just stayed alive with a little easy swing that time, just trying to make contact.
That's what you got to do with 2 strikes. Hines has the sign. Here's the 1-2. That pitch outside.
It's a nice pitch. She had her going after those pitches outside, put it a little farther away, try to get her to go for it, but she's able to stay in there.
Now the 2-2 from Hines. Hit up the middle, slow roller. Vincent has it, and it's time to throw her out at first for out number 1 of the inning.
Yeah, I thought that might be trouble. It wasn't hit very hard when it got by Hines. I thought she might have a hit, but Vincent played it well, took her time, and made a good throw.
Yeah, I didn't panic. I was kind of thinking the same as you, thinking she'd have to come up pretty quick with that ball. Took her time, didn't panic, and made the strong throw to get her by a step.
Second baseman Vincent's a sophomore from Logansport, Indiana. And she played here last year.
There's Izzy Novak. Strike one at the knees. She popped out to short her first time up, and she had a 3-1 count and helped out Hines. Swung on a pitch, popped it up. Swing and a miss. Hines ahead 0-2 again. It's a familiar sentence for me. She's ahead in the count.
What a good idea.
Of course, Olivia Himmerly in the first game, she didn't walk anybody. Hines has not walked anybody yet here in game 2. That pitch in the dirt didn't get a chase. It seems so simple, Mark. I think you've said to me in basketball before about plays that they're simple, but they're not easy. Same with trying not to walk somebody.
Exactly. You know what I ought to do? It's hard to do it.
The 1-2 misses up and in. And Wabash Valley, their pitchers today have done a really good job of attacking hitters and not falling behind too often. See, even count here. Hines shook to this pitch. This is what she wanted, the 2-2. Just inside. Almost coaxed the swing from Novak, able to lay off. You saw her twitch the hands a little bit there, but able to stay off of it, and it's a full count now.
So she's worked it full after being down.
Gerald's is on deck. Payoff pitch from Hines. Swing and a miss. Struck her out really late swing that time. She realized it was going to be strike 3 either way.
It tells you about the movement that Hines has on the ball. They don't know if it's going to be in a zone or out. That was definitely in.
7 strikeouts now through 3 2/3 innings for Gracie Hines. And here's the shortstop, Olivia Geralds. Popped up and out of play over the right side.
Geralds has made some nice plays at short this game. Showed off a little range, a good arm.
Yeah, I'd recommend hitting it to somebody else probably.
There you go.
She's been a vacuum over there. See what she can do at the plate here. That pitch up and in.
Let's talk about our crew. We've got Lynn running the stream today. Thank you, Lynn. Zach Reynolds doing all the heavy voice work.
This one's hit high and deep towards left. Dix going back, spins around, and that's out of here into the bed of a pickup truck beyond left field. A home run for Olivia Geralds.
So Southwestern gets on the board again. They add another run, make it 4-2. Ball was well hit, and the wind's blowing out a little bit today, but that ball was hit. You know, the dimensions here, 215 all the way around. It's symmetrical. If you get the big end of the bat on it and loft a little bit, it'll go.
And Gerald's did that.
It's not easy to do, but she did it.
So we've seen her play a smooth short. Now we know she can hit the ball, too, with a home run there. Makes it a 4-2 game.
Warriors need to win this game, by the way. Very important. Next week, on Friday this week, we play Olney here. Then next week we have Lakeland and Logan coming here. So it's going to be a rough week.
Those are 2 of the top teams in the conference, so got to get as many wins as you can. This one's flied into left. Dix comes in and makes the catch. Gerald's a solo shot makes it 4-2. Wabash Valley still leads, and we'll look for some insurance in the bottom of the 4th when we come back.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide. But that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service. Give us 2 business days. That's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely. And we're protected and you're protected that way.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Back here in the bottom of the fourth, Wabash Valley leading 4-2. That lead was cut by Gerald's, the home run in the top half. Wabash Valley with a chance to answer here. Serafini, McCullough, and Vincent due up.
Well, we're through a perfect third inning. So she's righted herself a little bit after a rough start. That error in the first inning cost him a run. That's a big play.
Serafini popped out to short her first time up. She takes that pitch outside for ball one of the inning. Wabash Valley dugout. Still plenty loud. This one, a cue shot right back up the middle, and Serafini's going to have herself an infield hit.
Off the pitcher's left shin, it rolled away from her. Second baseman grabbed it. Nordman couldn't get the throw there in time. That's a break to start the inning.
We got a break in the first inning on the air and made Swick pay for it. We'll see if they do that here. McCullough, a big swing and a miss there. That was an off-speed pitch way out in front of it.
So would you think about bunting now? Put the runner in motion and bunt with after that swing. That first swing wasn't close.
And potentially. She did double down the third base line her first time up.
Changeup is taken too low, so they're not thinking bunt. I am.
You always are, I think.
Well, the problem with the bunt is it costs you an out if they make the play. But they have to make a play.
And it puts the pressure on the defense. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Got a piece of it, held on to by Seeger behind the dish.
So with two strikes, that bunt idea of mine is gone, huh?
Likely, but not always. Serafini at first after her infield single to lead off the inning. 1-2 count here. The pitch to McCullough. Foul tip, just barely got a piece of it, able to stay alive, though.
Warriors stole second base with Vincent back in the second inning on a strikeout. So advanced the runner.
She came home to score on an RBI base hit from Robinson because she was at second instead of first. A 1-2 hit towards second, scooped up by Norman, and flipped to first for the out, and that works kind of like a sacrifice bunt.
Even better because that ball could have gone through. Wasn't hit very hard at all. Second baseman Norman to her left, scooped it up and underhanded it over.
Now Jocelyn Vincent, 1 for 1. Had a ground ball up the middle her last time. Drove home McCullough for a run. She will square to bunt, pulls back that pitch outside. Runner breaks for third. Diving in safe is Serafini. Nobody was there in time to cover the bag.
It's a pretty gutsy play. Shortstop came over to get there, and she was able to keep the ball from going to the outfield. So now a runner at third with one out.
And that pitch misses. And so now the bunt off. Vincent will look for another RBI hit. Or even a sac fly would do it. Perhaps a ground ball to the right spot. And that runner moves up to third. There's a lot more ways you can score. Vincent takes that one in the dirt.
So count is 2-1, or is it 2-0 or 3-0? On the first bunt, did she take it back or she bunted the ball? That's the question.
She took it back.
So it'd be 3-0 then, right?
And that's in there for a strike.
You keep track of balls and strikes in your scorebook?
Not on this one. I don't have a spot for it.
I do, but I'm always wrong, so I might as well quit.
3-1. Vincent in the driver's seat lines it to left. That's down for a base hit. She's 2 for 2 with a couple of RBI.
Yeah, that's a nice rope. Just to the right of the shortstop and over her head, so it's an RBI base hit.
So now Selby Patberg will come up. She struck out her first time up. She'll bat with 1 on and 1 out.
Takes the bunt back. Patberg is a slapper, by the way. They've got her played way too deep in the outfield because she won't take a full swing at it probably.
tons of speed. Plays a good outfield defensively. Takes that one for a strike.
I think she was taken all the way.
Yeah, didn't score a bunt that time, but Renth had been a little wild to Vincent. So an even count now, 1-1. Close stance for Pat Berg. Gets the bunt down this time. It's a beauty. Everybody safe.
That's a bunt base hit. Nicely done by Pat Berg. Just laid it out in front of the plate a little bit down the line and sprinted to first.
I mean, you could teach bunting on that one. I mean, caught it right on the bat, deadened it right there. That's exactly what you want.
So now back to the top of the order. Could be a big inning coming your way.
Robinson had an RBI single to right field her last time up. She fouls this one straight back.
Robinson does a lot of things right at the plate. Uses the whole field. She can run like the wind.
5-2 Wabash Valley, the score. They're looking for more here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 on, 1 out. Plenty of speed on the base pass. Robinson fouls it straight back again. She's all over it.
But now she's in the hole 0-2. Will have to protect the plate a little bit.
It's Vincent at second, Pat Berg at first. Robinson at the dish, down 0-2, working against Keegan Renth, the starter for Southwestern. The 0-2 offering. That's outside. Seeger did a nice job to get to that ball. That one was in the other batter's box. Robinson rung up, waited on that one. That one caught the bottom of the zone.
Well, she watched that changeup all the way, and it floated right in the zone. Good pitch. So now Wampler with a chance to do some 2-out damage. And momentum would go back towards Southwestern if they get her out.
Takes that pitch low and inside for a ball. She homered in the first, a 2-run blast to start the game off for Wabash Valley, and then she grounded to short her last time up. It was 3 for 3 with a walk and a home run back in game 1. Been a nice day all around. Takes that one low, 2-0.
Pitch just below the zone. They thought maybe it was going to be close enough, but not so.
2 on, 2 out. 1 across the inning for Wabash Valley. The 2-0. Hit towards short. Gerald's fields it, has no play. Everybody's safe. The bases are loaded for Molly Bell.
The Wampler has good speed going down the line, and Gerald could have gunned it over there, but you risked the wild throw. Would have probably cost a run or 2 if she'd thrown it away. So not that bad a play, and now the pressure's on Molly Bell.
Infield single for Wampler, and it'll be bases loaded. Vincent at third, Pat Berg at second, Wampler at first.
And a little pressure on the defense now with the bases loaded, too, and on the catcher.
And there's speed all over the base pass for Wabash Valley. That pitch up high. Seeger had to reach up for it. On a 1-0 count to Bell.
Not much room behind the plate here, but if the ball gets by the catcher, they'll probably send that runner. So Barry Pearson's talking to Jocelyn Vincent at third about that right now.
The 1-0 is in the dirt. Seeger's having to work back there, and Bell with a nice hitter's count here, 2-0. Well, like I said, there's speed all over the base pass. The ball in the gap here could clear him. Bell, of course, hit a home run in game 1, so we know she's got some power. The 2-0 from Renth. Bell takes it for a strike.
Well, we're not voting on balls and strikes. That's at the top of the zone. Renth needed the pitch, and she got it.
Renth trying to work out of a jam. The 2-1. Bell hits it towards third, and stepping on the bag, a smart play by Warnsing to end the inning. Wabash Valley adds one more. They lead 5-2, and we head to the 5th inning here at Paul Schnarre Field.
It's March Madness at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get 0% for 60 months and up to $6,000 off Ram 1500s, or drive a new Pacifica for less than $400 a month. Only at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
Well, Zach, you're probably tired. You worked about 7 innings, maybe 8 innings in a row. I'm feeling bad for you. It's the top of inning number 5, Wabash Valley leading 5-2. Grace Hines back on the circle for the Warriors to be the bottom 3 in the order. Harvey, Finstermaker, and Gottswell coming to the bat. Leading off Maya Harvey. She wears number 27. And she's a .246 hitter on the season.
Singled her last time up. Kind of a bloop into left field.
First pitch fouled right at me. Right at the camera, strike 1. Harvey's out of Effingham, Illinois. 0-1 count to her. Next one from Hines on the way. That's too high.
You know, you mentioned earlier you think Hines, has a little bit more zip on her pitches than Hemmerly. And I think that's really helped her in this game against the lineup that saw Hemmerly last game. Somebody that moves the ball around and uses a lot of off-speed pitches. This is a different look, and it's helped Hines.
Inside corner, strike call. 1-2 now.
That helps, too, being able to find that inside corner. Something that I talked about in Game 1 with Coach Paul Schnarre a lot, being able to pitch to the inside part of the plate and how much that helps a pitcher.
1-2 pitch from Hines. In the dirt, 2-2. I know it's in the dirt when I see the dust cloud rise. Otherwise, from up here, it's difficult to tell the height of the pitches. We can see in and out pretty well. If the umpire needs help, he'll always look to us.
If only.
2-2 pitch. 3-2 pitch coming out. That pitch is too high. So Hines was perfect through the first 2 innings with 4 strikeouts. Got some trouble last inning. They scored a run. That was 3rd inning. 4th inning, a home run. So they've scored each of the last 2 innings, made it 5-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Hines. That pitch was just on the outside part of the plate or maybe off and got her going for it.
That's 8 strikeouts now, and they are all via the swinging variety.
No help from the umpire. She's doing it all herself. Mindy Finstermaker at the plate, 308 average on the season. And a first pitch sure is right down the pipe and a swing and a miss, strike 1.
And she was out in front of that one. I think that Hines maybe pulled the string. They know that they're behind on the fastball, the rise ball, and just try to get ahead to that one and swing and a miss anyway. Changed it up on her.
0-1 pitch to Finstermaker. And another let-up pitch and a swing and a miss, strike 2. Finstermaker out of Brighton, Illinois. Southwestern, a high school. Southwestern Piasaw Birds over there.
Hines just put herself in really good counts. Seems like every batter she's up 0-2 or 1-2, and it just allows her to go with so many different offerings.
0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Number 9, you say, on the day.
And that one was just good morning, good afternoon, good night. 3 in a row, all swing and a miss.
Here comes the left fielder. This is Madison Jones, actually. Pinch hitting, I suppose, huh?
In place of Gottschall, who didn't enjoy a fielder's choice last time.
First pitch to her is a strike, fastball on the inside corner. This young lady is out of Westville, Illinois. So Gracie Hines in a groove right now.
How about this for a bounce-back inning after she gave up a home run last inning?
0-1 delivery. Just below the zone, 1-1. Zach, when I umpired, there were a lot of strikes called.
Yeah. You wanted to get home, huh?
Pitchers like me, hitters didn't really care for it. 1-1 pitch. Ooh, almost got her inside, 2-1 now. Well, my theory was that's where the pitcher wants to throw the ball. You might as well call it a strike where he wants to throw it. Everybody goes home happy or early. 2 balls and a strike now to the number 9 hitter, Jones, who's pinch hitting. There's a strike call in the outside corner. Just about to strike out the side here. If one more strike would do that. We're at the top of inning number 5 with the Warriors leading 5-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way, and it hit her. That's too far inside. The first hit batter of the day. And Jones takes first base on the play.
Our first free pass of any kind from Wabash Valley pitchers between the first game and now this game.
All day. That's crazy. That's a big reason why they won the first one and why they're up 5-2 this game. If you don't make any errors, you don't get any free passes. They have to really earn the runs. Back to the top of the order, Addie Wurtzinger is the hitter. Wurtzing out of Effingham, Illinois. 342 season average. Struck out twice so far today against Hines and pops the ball out of play on the right side for strike 1.
Kind of add to that point, you think about they scored now 3 runs between the 2 games. 2 of them on solo home runs. Wabash Valley's hit 3 home runs between the 2 games, and they were all 2-run shots. So just having people on base any way you can helps out so much.
Ball popped in the air toward right field. That's Pat Berg closing on it and making the play for the final out of the inning. So in the inning, a couple strikeouts, 1 hit by pitch, 1 runner left on base. We have played 4.5, go to the bottom of the 5th with the Wabash leading 5-2. We'll be back in a minute.
My name is Jacob Fiskus. I'm from Abilene, Illinois, and I'm a part of the Ag Business Program here at Wabash Valley. I grew up on a row crop operation and also grew up showing cattle at the state and national level. Collegiate Farm Bureau here at Wabash Valley. We went to the Farm Bureau annual meeting in Chicago, so we got to network with a bunch of different people, and we accepted the Chapter of the Year award through Farm Bureau, so that was really fun. There's a lot more in the agriculture industry than I ever imagined, and coming here has kind of helped me to learn about some of those things. This is where I felt the most comfortable, and I'm glad I made the decision.
New season, new ride. Steve Faulkner Automotive has F-150s with 0 down and 0% for 60 months and full-size Broncos to lease as low as $378 a month. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Spring is a great time for Jeeps. Get a Jeep Grand Cherokee L with 0% financing or a 2026 Jeep Wrangler. Lease for only $359 a month. Fresh pricing is waiting for you at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Jones stayed in and left for them.
Thank you. Here we go with the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll have a new player in the game. McAfee came in and played first base last inning. She'll lead off here in place of Mariah Rose, followed by Dix and Serafini. Well, the Warriors scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the fourth, and need some more.
Can never have enough.
Yeah, all it takes is a bloop, a blast in the air, a walk, and pretty soon runs are coming in. First pitch to McAfee is a let-up pitch inside for ball 1.
290 hitter on the season coming into today.
Again, our thanks to Paul Schnarre, who did the color job here in the first game.
That was a treat to have him, so much knowledge. His ability to recall things from the past. And
either that or you're just making up stuff. I don't know for sure because I can't remember.
That's fair.
Who knows? 2-0 now, I think, on the hitter. McAfee, next one popped in the air towards center field. Center fielder Finstermaker goes back and makes the play a couple steps in front of the track out in center field. Ball was not hit that well, it seemed, but it got good carry. Got it up in the breeze. Now the hitter is Danica Dix. Dix playing left field this game, caught the first one. She's popped up to left and grounded out to short, so she's pulled every time up there and takes the first pitch inside corner at the knees for a strike. 0-1 on the hitter. Hey, thanks for joining us for Warriors Softball. It's been a treat today. Pitch is too low on the let-up, 1-1.
Got to see a lot of nice pitching from Wabash Valley, a few home runs. What else could you ask for?
Ground ball, third base line is foul. You see Dick's way out ahead of that pitch. Just barely topped it.
Well, it's a lot of off speed from Keegan Renth. She floats a lot of them in there and caught a couple of Warriors looking. And
ball popped out of play, stays 1-2. By the way, our first game pitcher, Olivia Himmerly, grew up in Belleville, not that far, on the east side of town, not that far from Swick.
They let her go. Didn't didn't recruit her in, and Wabash Valley reaping the benefits.
Ooh, nice job by Dick. Keep her hands back on that changeup and popped it foul out of play.
That's the game you got to play against Renth, really. You got to really stay back on it. It can be tough. You can see in this at-bat, Dick's making some adjustments. He was really early on the first couple. Better timed up for that one.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch from Renth. And that's outside, 2-2. McAfee popped up to center to start the inning. Now 1 out for Dick. Serafini on deck for the Warriors. Ball popped down the right side. That's going to get out of play, and the count stays 1-2. 2-2, pardon me.
She's doing a really good job battling, fouling off some tough pitches here. Trying to get a mistake that she can drive. Wabash Valley as a team's done a really good job of that today. Having struck out a couple of times in each game.
There's ground ball third base to the coach, Barry Pearson. Plays it on a hop. He's shaking his head. Oh, yeah, I make that play all day.
Yeah, every time.
Oh, sure.
Never missed one.
He'll get better at that. He'll get out of the way next time. Here's the pitch. Nicely done by Dix to keep her hands back on a changeup and foul out of play.
That's another one. You're not going to drive that pitch, so she just stays back and shoots it off, stays alive.
So if I'm the pitcher, Renth, now, she keeps fouling off the stuff, what are you going to do?
You got at least one ball to play with, trying to get her to chase.
There's a ball popped up, left side. Shortstop goes out, left fielder comes in, and Jones makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Well, I thought the answer was to throw at her when she kept fouling off, but it's a better idea. Kirsten Kelly will step in and bat in place of Mara Serafini here in the 5th. This will be her first at bat of the day. Kelly out of Lexington, Kentucky. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1.
She went pretty much all soft to Dix, and then first pitch to Kelly here, who's fresh in off the bench, cold a little bit, threw one right by her.
Second pitch floats in for a strike. That's the very top of the zone on the outside corner. So Kelly down in the count 0-2 to start. See if she can bounce back here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that does it for the Warriors here in the 5th. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nothing happening at all. We're going to the top of the 6th with Warriors leading over Southwestern 5-2. We'll be back in just a moment.
My name is Jacob Fiskus. I'm from Oberlin, Illinois, and I'm a part of the Ag Business program here at Wabash Valley. I grew up on a row crop operation and also grew up showing cattle at the state and national level. Collegiate Farm Bureau here at Wabash Valley. We went to the Farm Bureau annual meeting in Chicago, so we got to network with a bunch of different people, and we accepted the Chapter of the Year award through Farm Bureau, so that was really fun. There's a lot more in the agriculture industry than I ever imagined, and coming here has kind of helped me to learn about some of those things. This is where I felt the most comfortable, and I'm glad I made the decision.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Going through a little defensive changes. Kelly came in to pinch hit. She'll play third base in place of Serafini. Got McAfee at first. Vincent at second. The shortstop is McCullough, I believe. And the outfield. Got Robinson at center. Pat Bergen right. And at left, it looks like Danica Dix. So about the same out there. Behind the plate is Easton Wampler. And in the circle, Gracie Hines for her 6th inning of work. She's given up 2 runs on 3 base hits and leads 5-2 in this one. First pitch to Nordman. Hit in the air toward the right center field gap. That will get down over the second baseman's head. Nice play by Vincent to get out and make a play for that ball, but that's a line drive base hit. I didn't even dream Vincent would run out and make a play on it, but she made that play close. Had a good read on it.
So it actually, I'm looking out there, it does look like Pat Berg has moved from right to center. I'm trying to figure out who that is in right field.
All right, there's a pitch outside. The hitter is Tally Coburn, who's been hitting all day for them in the 3 spot. She's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this game.
I believe that is Mallory Combs in right field.
That's what I was going to say. I didn't know that, but that's what I was going to say. Pitch in the dirt. Nicely blocked back there by Wampler, and runner doesn't move. So Patberg in center, and Combs in right.
And Combs usually a middle infielder. Has played some shortstop out there in right now.
Well, we're in the sixth. This should be interesting right now. Coburn trying to get on base, get this inning going. Inside, almost hit her. Now they've got the runner trapped, and Wampler will run at her. That's the right thing. Throws to second. And she'll run her back towards first. They've got her in a rundown. We called those hot boxing today, and they're doing it just exactly the way you're supposed to. And we're not. How are you going to score that? She's out at second base. That's how you're going to score it. All right, how do you call that one? It goes 2, 2, 6, 2, 3, and then a whole bunch of other numbers.
Yeah, something like that. All I'll say is really, really smart play by Wampler. So many catchers immediately just try to throw the first for the back pick or second. That allows them to retreat. She did the exact right thing. You run at them, you cut off their time, you make the throw quicker and easier on you, and then they have nowhere to go. It's exactly how you play that.
And I'm not sure what the count is to the pitcher, to the hitter. Oh, yeah, the count goes away after you push the out on the scoreboard. But that's all right. Now that these umpires are together, I had 1 strike and 1 ball. How about that? I had 1 and 1. We'll see if the umpires conclude the same thing. Well, we'll see what they've got.
Apparently, I think he said.
Scoreboard says 1 and 1. We're not sure what the count is.
It sounded like he said 3-0, but he's not flashed anything here.
Well, here's a pitch from Gracie Hines to Coburn, and there's a walk. It was 3-0, evidently. So the first two have reached, and that base running mistake. It's the little things in softball that sometimes kill you. Error back in the first, and a runner trying to be too aggressive on the bases.
A pinch runner over at first. This will be Abby Schultz.
She played left field in the first game, or maybe center field. I think it was center field. So she's a runner, a speedster out there, and now the hitter, number 45, Izzy Novak. 265 on the season.
She had a home run back in game 1, so she's got some pop. Got to be careful. Just a 3-run game here. They got to run her on.
She's from Sherman, Illinois. Here's the pitch to her. And strike 1. Sherman's up by Brighton and Gillespie, between those towns. Up. Not much there in Sherman. Bunch of Nowaks, evidently. Here's the pitch to her on 0-1. Runner first, 1 out there. Runner doesn't go. A swing and a miss, strike 2. What double play would get us out of this? Game has slowed down a little bit since Zach handed the microphone over to me. Ball popped in the air. Center fielder comes in. Patberg makes the play, and runner will scamper back to first. Well played out there by Patberg in the middle of the outfield. Second out of the inning. That brings up the shortstop, Olivia Gerald. She's a nice player. Hit a home runner last time up, struck out the first time. 5-2 Warriors were in the top of the 6th inning, playing 7 today. Gerald's trying to keep this inning alive for Southwestern. Ooh, nice pitch on strike 1. Fastball to letters. Strike 1. 2 outs in the inning. Boy, that young lady getting picked off first base is a big play in this inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's too low, 1-1. Zach, I don't know if you noticed or not, but a lot of farmers out playing in the dirt these days.
Yeah. Just about that time.
Having a time of their lives. Ball and a strike now to Gerald's, the shortstop for Southwestern.
She had a home run back in the 4th inning. Got to be careful.
Pitch from Hines. Fastball up. Strike 2.
And Hines shook a couple of times to that pitch. She knows what she wants, what feels good for her in this game.
That was a nice one, and Gerald's made no effort to try to hit that ball. So 1-2, let's see what she throws her here. Too low, 2-2. Gerald's did a nice job not going for that pitch. It was too low, a little off speed. Leading from first is Schultz, the pinch runner over there. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. She got her. Struck her out for the final out of the inning. In the inning, they get a base hit and a walk, and they leave one runner on base. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Wabash Valley leading 5-2.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide. But that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service. Give us 2 business days. That's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
We're ready for the bottom of the sixth inning. Wabash Valley leads at 5-2. They got a couple runs in the first, an error and a home run. Second inning was a double, a base hit, and another base hit, 3 base hits. It caused 2 more runs to score. Got a run back in the fourth on a couple base hits and a stolen base. And now lead at 5-2. I'd like to add on a little bit here in the bottom of the sixth inning. We'll have McCullough, Vincent, and Patberg to come to the plate. McCullough has played shortstop this ballgame, leads it off. And the first one to her is outside. She's out of Carterville, Illinois.
And Gracie Hines up to 10 strikeouts in the game. The way she's pitched, you like to think you're pretty comfortable with a 3-run lead, but you can never have too much, and she's run into more base runners the last couple of innings.
Pitches inside, 2-0.
I don't think a pitcher would ever complain about too much run support.
Foul ball at the plate, 2-1. McCullough hit a double back in the second inning and scored a run. Grounded out to second her last time up. It's our third time through the order against this pitcher, Rinth, who's done a nice job for them. She shakes no, shakes yes. Here's the pitch. And it's too low on a changeup. Nice pitch and had her frozen, but too low.
Like you mentioned, we're now into the third time through the lineup, and get a couple on, you'd be back to the top for the fourth time. You know what you've seen from her. You know what her MO is.
Ball hit high and deep toward left field. Jones going back by the fence, looks up and makes the grab. Nice play by Jones out and left. Hit her well, but not quite well enough for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, just a little bit off the end, not quite right on the barrel there. A nice swing, though, from McCullough. And it's a positive outcome as a player to work on and see the process, even if you didn't get an actual hit.
Jocelyn Vincent will now bat. A couple base hits here in the nightcaps. First pitch is taken for a strike.
Yeah, both of them RBI singles. And done a nice job. Good game for her. Has a stolen base as well.
And takes a pitch inside and low, 1-1.
And that was a big stolen base at the time. Again, looking back on it, she was at first, stole second, and then was able to come around on a ground ball single from Robinson. She would not have scored on that ball if she was still at first, so that stolen base was big time.
Ball taken inside, 2-1. The Warriors have done a little better at the little things. The stolen base, fielded a little better. A couple mistakes have really hurt Southwestern, including a base running mistake last inning. Pitch is high, 3-1. Our pitcher's starting to labor a little bit late in the game, and you run into an out, and it really cost. 3-1 pitch, hit in the air towards center field. Fenstermaker back by the fence, looks up and makes the grab on the warning track. And Vincent gave that one a ride for the second out of the inning.
Now both McCullough and Vincent have really hit the ball hard, and just nothing to show for it. That's softball sometimes, that's how it is. But You like what you're seeing from him against Rentier in the 6th. She makes another mistake pitch. One of these is going to have to go the Warriors' way.
Shelby Patberg has a base hit, and there's another base hit for her. Line drive over the shortstop's head. She'll take the turn, and throw comes in quickly, and she's back to first with a base hit. So a 2-out hit for Shelby Patberg. She's 2 for 3 on the afternoon. I like that first pitch, fastball, just gun it right back at him.
Yeah.
Back to the top of the order, and we have a pinch hitter here for the Warriors, correct?
Well, this is Combs, who came in defensively for
Correct.
Wabash Valley. It'll be her first AB.
First pitch is a strike to Mallory Combs. Comes out of Hazard, Kentucky. 0-1 pitch. Fooled her and swing and a miss, strike 2. So I'll see if Combs can ride herself after those first 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Too low. In the dirt, and Patberg hangs on at first. If you send a runner here with 1 ball and 2 strikes, you don't lose much.
No, I wouldn't think so. Patberg's got great speed.
And then you have a chance to score a run if it gets through. Taken low. There goes Patberg, and she's safe at second base. Ball goes into center field, and she'll make it into third base. So there's her stolen base and an error. Patberg advances 2 bases on the play.
Hey, they should listen to you more, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why people don't.
Yeah, I called for it, and right away it paid off.
I just don't know why people don't. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the hitter. So Combs could drive her in with a base hit here. Even a ground ball hit would make a hit or make a run. There's a ball outside. Count is 2-2, I think. I know there's 2 strikes. I can tell you that. Patberg at third. Here's the pitch. That's outside. I think the count must be close to full. So Mallory Combs, after being down 0-2, has worked her way back. Chance to drive another run here. We need another run. Only up 5-2 as we head to the 7th. Ball 4 in the dirt. Walked her. Well, they're going to bring up Easton Wampler. She'll hit right now. And the question is, do you send a runner? And the answer is probably not with Easton Wampler up there. Probably not. The catcher, we've stolen twice, second base twice. Both times the catcher's thrown the ball to center field. So you'd be tempted. And I'm thinking Yinger's out there saying right now, if they run, don't throw the ball. I saw that in a major league game the other night. It kind of drove me crazy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you watch that game?
Yeah, I saw that play. Yeah.
I mean, if you can't throw the guy at second base, what are we doing? And if you can't handle it clean and throw it back, so that's all these political comments brought to you by Barack Obama and friends. So back to this play. If you send the runner, I don't think they're going to throw through. But I wouldn't send the runner because you've got Wampler at the plate. She's had a big day already. Has a home run, a base hit, 2 for 3. Hit a home run in the earlier game as well. So Rinth will pitch to her. The runner will not go and pitches outside for ball 1.
Yeah, it's not the traditional base open. It's second base. It's not just first base open, but I don't know that they're going to give Wampler anything over the middle of the plate, at least not on purpose here.
Next pitch, there's a pitch in the middle of the plate, popped up toward left field. Left fielder Jones comes in and makes the grab for the final out of the inning. Well, she had a pitch to hit and did not hit it. In the inning, the Warriors strand a couple of base runners. They have a base hit. And we head to the top of the 7th. We'll have Zach Reynolds back for the finale on this one. Warriors leading 5-2.
My name is Jacob Fiskus. I'm from Oblong, Illinois, and I'm a part of the Ag Business Program here at Wabash Valley. I grew up on a row crop operation and also grew up showing cattle at the state and national level. Collegiate Farm Bureau here at Wabash Valley. We went to the Farm Bureau annual meeting in Chicago, so we got to network with a bunch of different people, and we accepted the Chapter of the Year award through Farm Bureau, so that was really fun. There's a lot more in the agriculture industry than I ever imagined, and coming here has kind of helped me to learn about some of those things. This is where I felt the most comfortable, and I'm glad I made the decision.
It's March Madness at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get 0% for 60 months and up to $6,000 off Ram 1500s, or drive a new Pacifica for less than $400 a month. Only at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
Some quirks of the Paul Schnarre Field ballpark here at Wabash Valley College. It's the springtime. Farmers starting to get their fields ready and got plenty of dust out here for the seventh inning.
That's our plan. So if the dust blows in the hitter's eyes, he can't orchestrate that, can you?
It'll be Seeger, Harvey, and Fenstermaker due up for Southwestern, their last chance in this game. Hines gets a first pitch pop up, and she'll take care of it herself. 1 up, 1 down on 1 pitch here in the seventh.
Yeah, Hines called everybody off. First baseman McCaffrey was coming in and got her called off. Nice play.
So now it's Amaya Harvey, the right fielder, has singled and struck out in this game. 10 strikeout days so far for Gracie Hines. 2 beautiful pitching performances from Wabash Valley. And that one is fouled off the mask of Easton Wampler. Don't give her time, make sure she's all right.
Right off the mask, and that will rattle the bones a little bit.
Harvey will sympathize. She's playing right field this game, but she caught last game just catching for Swick, so she can sympathize with that. She'll head down and talk some strategy with her head coach over there at third base. Give Wampler a moment to let the stars go away out of her eyes.
Hey, both these Warrior pitchers today, and they've been very, very good, are both are freshmen.
Yeah, which makes it even more impressive when you think about it. Hines looking for a complete game just like Hemmerly in the first game. The 0-1 misses low. Wabash Valley won game 1, 6-1. Looking for a sweep of the day against Southwestern with some tough matchups on the horizon next week in GRAC play. 1 out and a 1-1 count. The pitch from Hines. Strike on the inside corner. Hines trying to put away Harvey. This one's into the outfield and down for a base hit. Harvey, good piece of hitting, just kind of stuck the bat head out there and fell right in between center and left.
That was a great job at the plate. That's a pitch she could not handle, couldn't drive. Low pitch just below the zone. She got a bat on it, looped it over the shortstop's head. That's a pretty play.
So now Fenstermaker, the center fielder, up to the plate, struck out twice today. Has good speed, not bunting, instead swinging away, fouling it straight back. I thought bunt might be in play there. But
we're in the 7th inning. They're down by 3, so you hate to give up an out here. Here comes their manager, Jeff Yinger, to make a substitution. Going to bring a pinch runner in, and that will be Alex Schultz. Abby's sisters are both from Highland, so.
And they were number 1 and number 2, just to help you out a little bit.
Yeah, that does help, doesn't it?
You got a ninja up. There's only 1 out.
1 out. We got 2 on the board. Just 1 out in the inning. Runner at first.
It's an 0-1 count. Strike on the outside corner. Back pick attempt back in safely as Schultz diving in there. Wampler with a strong arm, couldn't get her. That's an 0-2 count on Fenstermaker. Hines with 10 strikeouts on the day, looking for the second out here in the 7th. The 0-2 offering. Off the plate. She's been ahead in so many counts, and then she can try to get him to chase like that. And it has so many ways to go. Makes it hard for the hitter. 1 on, 1 out. And a 1-2 count on Fenstermaker. Hines ready. This one's hit towards short. McCall to second for 1. Vincent the turn, not in time. And 2 out in the inning. Wabash Valley 1 out away from the sweep on the day.
And McCall took her time, made a nice feed over to Vincent at second base. That's a good play.
So Fenstermaker ran first, 2 outs, and Madison Jones at the plate. Her second at bat was hit by a pitcher first time up as a pinch hitter. That's a strike at the knees.
Gracie Hines trying to finish up her day of work right here.
Just a couple of runs on the day. Scattered 5 hits now. She got 10 strikeouts. The 0-1. That's left up high, 1-1.
It's going to rain a little bit more this week. We're supposed to play baseball tomorrow, and there's supposed to be softball here Thursday and Friday, I think. Is that right?
Something like that.
Something like that. I've got it written down on one of those sheets over there because my memory is that good.
1-1 misses low. It's 2-1.
There you go. Thank you very much.
The 2-1 from Hines to Jones. That's inside, 3-1.
Here's what's going on softball-wise. We play at Shawnee on Thursday, and then Friday we're home against Olney.
Pending weather, of course.
Yeah, but it's not going to rain that much, sure. We could use the rain looking at the dust flying across the field.
3-1 pitch here. Hines runs it full with 1 out and 1 on and 2 out. One more strike would end the ball game and make it a sweep of the day for Wabash Valley.
The runner's going on the pitch here.
3-2 payoff from Hines. Foul tip, and the umpire caught the worst of that one.
The umpire did get him. I think I got him on the right arm, maybe. He's tough, though. I don't think he felt that.
Now Hines went with a heater there, a rise ball, and Jones able to just get a piece and stay alive. Here comes another payoff pitch. Fouled straight back again. What a battle we got going on here. Jones trying to keep Swick's hopes alive. Down to their last strike.
Baseball playing at Vincennes today. Tomorrow they're home against Southeastern, and Friday they go to Southeastern. So hopefully they'll play a home baseball game here tomorrow. It won't rain too much.
I'll be here for that one. 2 out, another 3-2 pitch from Hines. Strike 3 called on the inside corner of the 11th strikeout of the day for Gracie Hines. And Wabash Valley sweeps the day 5-2 in this game. They won game 1 6-1.
Good effort by the Warriors today. Good pitching in both games. Hemmerly and now Hines. It's been a pleasant afternoon.
Wampler with a home run in each game. Bell had a home run back in game 1 as well. Wabash Valley with a nice game. Nice couple of games, nice day against Southwestern Illinois. They get 2 wins on the day, and they will have a game potentially this Friday. Again, we'll keep you updated on that. If we do play on Friday with the weather, we will have that for you on News Channel 15 YouTube. And then it'll be a couple of tough ones next week, but they're building momentum with 2 wins today, Mark.
Hey, these games are all free. What do you know? And what a nice service provided by the college.
Well, thanks to Lynn helping us out with the stream all day long, making it happen. And thanks to Mark. And, again, another special thank you to Paul Schnarre joining us in Game 1. That was a treat. I'm Zach Reynolds. We'll see you next time.
Rand Schnarre out of the booth.